Ahora sí va en serio. Ahora es seguro. Tic-tac, tic-tac, tic-tac. Empezamos.
Yo!
Vamos.
What's going on?
Vamos.
Vamos. Welcome, people. We are here. Mandem talk. You get me? Couple of Mandem are on their way. Don't worry. You know what I mean? Rance, Nuruddin, Leon, Danny. You know it was, man. Black timing.
Do you know what it is, Saeed? Nah, I think they're inspired by our late transfer, so they want to be late now.
Yeah.
They want to just copy the vibe. You know what I mean?
They're inspired, man. I just want to drink a bit of Rivals Tears, man. You know them ones there. Let me just drink this 1 second, man. Because I'm hearing Chelsea fans got rejected by Mathys Tel. That's what I'm hearing. They got rejected.
Dark times.
Guys, drink or not. You know them ones there, people. Rivals Tears. Go and check it right now. Link in the description. You know what I'm saying to go and get your crate of Rivals Tears. You know them ones there. It ain't easy, but times like this, you do need a bit of Rivals Tears to banter your rivals. And yeah, check it out. Link in the description below. But we do have some breaking news, and that has come from Ornstein. You know what? I was doubting the Bombers. You know, I was doubting what he could deliver. But he gave us an interesting bomber in today, and that was Manchester United interest in the signing of Mathys Tel if Bayern Munich sanction the loan departure before deadline. Man United not progressing move yet, as prioritizing exits and contact with 90-year-olds camp rather than FC Bayern. But temporary switch carries appeal. You know what I mean? I need everyone in the chat to put their little bombers on there. You know what I mean? Because this one is huge. The significance of this is huge. Manchester United right now at this second, you know, are negotiating Garnacho and possibly Rashford. If we could go and get this player, listen, people have their doubts about him. He's a young kid. You know the ones there, but does he improve us? I think he does. And ultimately, you get me? Everybody's been crying on here, bro. Musa, where's Musa? Where's Nuruddin? Can you come outside? Where's
We're waiting.
Where's Estrella? Where are all of these guys, man? Constantly moaning. I just said, for me, you have to give it to the end of the transfer window, and then we can all say, you know what I mean? Yeah. Man didn't go in the car park and risk my life, yeah? Calling out Ineos for us to just not do anything. Nah, bro, I'm being real, man. I was in the car park, yeah, saying, get some silence through the door. You know what I mean? Trying to shake them up a little bit. And, you know, lo and behold, things have been happening. You know what I mean? I don't know if we've got...
Saeed, word on the street, yeah, that Jim Ratcliffe's been running these running these marathons because he was going to test your jaw in that car park one time.
Bro, I'm telling you.
To test your jaw, bro.
But now, real talk, though, because you know what it is, yeah? For me, we got Dorgu over the line. We're looking to go and get Tel. Maybe there might be one more other. You know what I'm saying to you? I think we had to do the signings, Mandem. It was a case of emergency rather than just almost sitting off it. You know what I mean? And be like, you know what? We're cool. We're not cool, bro. And the fact, yeah, that Chelsea fans are crying in my mentions, yeah, it's beautiful, man. Yeah? Garnacho is still available. Let me go and get the Garnacho. You get me? Tweet up right now, yeah? You, man, go and come and collect your boy, bro. He's ready. He's available. Come and collect Garnacho. You need a winger. Come and collect him, man. Because Tel ain't coming to your club. Yeah? Who's coming to your club?
Hey, Saeed, listen.
Look how good it looks. Look how good it looks, guys. You know that ones.
It suits the Chelsea kit still. I can't even lie.
It's a Chelsea kit, man.
Yeah.
Come and collect him, man.
The Chelsea kit's low-key hard, though, secretly.
Hey?
Chelsea kit's low-key hard.
Broski.
All I'm gonna say is at Man City, you see when you went 1-0 up, yeah, and what Sanchez done, that would have made Garnacho mad. He would never have had that. Yeah, he would never have lost that game for you, man. He would have dished out a bicycle kick or a couple of step overs. Yeah, left that new what's that new guy that had a stinker for Man City? They would have left him on his arm.
Kuznetsov or something like that. Yeah.
With the centre back.
Centre back, yeah. Go on.
Yeah, he would have left him on his arse, man. But yeah, so you need that guy now, innit? Cole Palmer FC, yeah, Cole Palmer and Inshallah is not working anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, man like what's his name got back with man like what's his name? Enzo and Charles Nzogbia, yeah? Enzo Zogbia, yeah? Yeah, he's gone back to Nzogbia now because he's back with his missus and that now. He's realized the error of his ways. So you man, listen, all you man that was rejecting Garnacho is appealing right now. Yeah, go get that. Yeah, go get that.
Yeah. Do you know what's jarring though? Like I'm reading some of the. Normally I don't even I read comments sometimes. Yeah, it's not about getting gas. It's about the fact that when some of us had belief that we're going to get players and then there's going to be movement, just wait to the end. We got moved to, bro. Everyone was onto the Mandem. Oh, why you guys this? Nothing's happening. Nothing's that. So now it's about saying you guys are wrong. It's not about how good Tel is or the fact that we're gassed that Dorgu's in. It's the principle of the fact that most of the guys, some of the Mandem that are going to be on the show in a minute, said no one's coming in. Man even had a bet with Flawless. Flawless was so confident, yeah. What? He said that. He said one. He said not even one lonely or signing's going to come in. So confident, bro. You feel me?
Rhino.
Madness.
Yeah.
Rhino. Say names. Say names.
The Mandem in here, all the Mandem in here are on the right side of history, innit? The Mandem that are due to come in here are getting cooked, blood. That's what's going to happen.
Listen, I just wanna clear my name though, yeah. Obviously, I'm back in the thing, but it's not been done yet. So obviously, I'm not trying to end up on
That's not done yet, but we're saying though that
I'm not trying to hear a few moments later. I'm not trying to hear none of that. So, but anyways, yeah, cook them. They deserve it.
Yeah. We're waiting, man. We're waiting, man. The names are obvious, man. You guys watch the show, you should know.
Say names, man.
The names. So we're waiting for Musa. Musa, my guy. Wait for Musa. My OG Nuruddin, we're waiting for Nuruddin as well. Who else is part of it as well? Leon seems to be cool, but it's Musa and Nuruddin.
Listen, Musa, yeah. I told you. Listen, see losing Musa, yeah. It hurts, bro.
Bro.
That one hurt. That one hurt. That flipping. I see that flipping straight jacket podcast. It should be banned. It should be banned, bro.
Converted Musa.
That thing there is a cult. That straight jacket thing is a cult. Yeah, are changing man's opinions and beliefs, bro. That's a cult. That should be banned. That podcast should be flipping banned.
No, but you gotta be strong though. I've been on there for 6-7 years, and I've been always contrary to what Nuruddin says. I've always been on the opposite side. With Musa, I think he got shook. He got a bit like. Shit, man. If Nuruddin's pissed off, then I need to be pissed off as well. You know what I mean? So I've always said to Nuruddin, yo, listen, you're wrong. You're this. Like, if you people know, that's why I made the show, the Straight Jacket podcast. Because man, we're in a straight jacket. You know what I mean?
He's in his straight jacket right now.
He's in it right now. Man said Musa corrupted. Yo,
and that's what I was saying, guys. Like, I feel like,
man, I can't lie, man. I listen, man.
Yeah, Musa transferred, man.
Listen, Musa was all right. Like 1 week, the next week he just completely flipped it.
Yeah, bro. It's an eagerness, yeah, to get shit done, and I 100%. I get that sometimes. Everyone gets it, yeah. But then it's when you just flip, bro. I've learned like to just not flip at all in them situations, especially when you know. Bro, they're going to have to negotiate. You're going to have to understand that we need these profiles, bro. You have to be ready. Like, everyone's waiting. Look at Arsenal panicking. 60 million.
But Saeed, listen, Saeed, this is what I'm trying to say. See now, you should have been this vocal in the start when we were trying to tell these things. You should have told these, man. Because, like you said, you're the manager. You're the manager here, bro. Yeah? You need to be telling these, man.
But Matt, listen, you know what it is though? We got to remember, 60 million now for my man Ollie Watkins is nuts, bro. Like for if we were to do that, bro, I think for me I would have been fuming.
Oh, people would be laughing at us if we.
People would be laughing at us, bro. Yeah, are you 100%. Kidding me? That right there is crazy, bro.
And it turned it down. They didn't even accept that.
No, bro, they're gonna turn it down. You know what I'm saying to you? Here he is.
I'm not going to
slander. Musa.
The slander.
We've been waiting.
Slander. The slander is real.
Nah, Musa, man. Hey, Musa, I swear to Musa, I'm starting a petition to get that podcast shut down, bro. Because
listen, I got home. I went to my laptop bag. I left it in the office. I said, damn. I said, these guys are lucky today, but I'm just because I'm watching it on TV. And I can hear the Mandem saying, "Yeah, we got our sign." What is it? Who we say? Who we got signed today? Who we signed so far?
We're negotiating for Mathys Tel from Bayern Munich.
No, but we signed anyone yet? Has anyone got a shirt on yet? Anyone got a United shirt?
Yogu signed already, blood.
He signed. When did he sign? I missed that. I missed that.
Got 4 days, my brother.
I missed it. I missed the signing because I said by next week Wednesday we won't have no players in. We still ain't got no one in.
Bro, we're not doing the politics right now. We're not doing that.
Musa, you don't get that one because we signed that you yesterday or the youth before.
And I said yesterday, that Dogu, I said yesterday to the man there, we've signed 3 youth players this window. 3 youth players this window.
But
all under 20.
Good.
We signed that youth from South America. We signed the guy from Arsenal, and now we signed Dogu. We've signed 3 youth players. And this is what you guys want to get excited about.
Dogu's not a youth player. This player's
he's a youth player.
He's coming into the team to play and start.
He's a youth player that's having to play in Italy and he's going to play at United. You see what it is?
Italy. This player starts every week. What are you doing?
You see what it is? When we got 20-year-olds and we're telling Saeed we need to get these 10-year-olds out of the youth team into the first team, you start saying they're too young. Don't put them into the firing line. Now we got this 20-year-old. Man wants to tell me he's the saving grace. All right, I'm waiting. I told you.
This player's older than Kobe and Garnacho, yeah. And man are calling him a youth player, brother.
But we've been saying Kobe and Garnacho should not be started for Man United. Have we all not said that?
Yeah, because them man ain't good, brother. Man ain't good enough. It's not because of their age.
All I'm saying is, guys, don't. You see what I'm saying, Mandem? When the beef is on, back your guy. Don't leave him standing.
I always back my guy.
Because Saeed is known to leave man standing in the trenches.
Musa, go on the volume. Turn it down a little bit, Musa. Go on the volume and turn it down a little bit, man.
The settings, yeah.
Yeah, the settings.
I said it's too loud. It's too loud and it's too real. It's too loud and too real.
Yeah, too loud and too real. You know what I mean? Too loud and a lot of waffle. You know what I was there. Shout out to Leon in the chat, man. You know what I was there. But no, listen. I don't like this gaslighting. Nah, Mandem, don't let him do this to us, man. You get me? Like you got
Musa. Wait, Musa, can I ask you something? Are you happy that no one's? You seem happy that you're right. You seem happy that you seem right now.
I told you the minimum is these men have to put the gas and the electric on, and every time they put the gas and the electric on, the man them get gas. But I'm telling you, it's standard behavior. It's only gas and electric.
So is that like when you said that if Felix comes in, you're gonna shut your mouth? So because of your preference, if your preference comes in, you don't mind.
Yeah, man said you don't mind. He ain't chatting for the rest of the window. That's what he said. The rest of the season, he ain't saying nothing.
You see, Felix, he's a grown talent. If we get a grown talent in this, because I still believe that Don Jealous guys might come in, and we might get another like 21, 22-year-old. But we're just getting in bare youth players. But remember what I said to the man there. Give Amarin time because he's going to have a youth squad.
Musa, let's be real here.
Hey, Musa, young players.
You cannot be calling someone who is an international for their country a youth player.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's not a youth
player. No, you know what you're missing, Musa.
Hey, Musa, if you said that to me, and I'm an international, I'm like, big man, who are you talking to? Do you know who I am?
Brother, we're from the street. We're all from the hood, man. Then we don't care how old you are. When big man walk in, you have to stand up. He has to stand up. He has to stand up. He's 20 years old.
You know what it is? It's more the profile. It's more the profile. It's more the profile.
Kobasi 17 years alive.
I said to Mandem, I'm gassed with the profile, but I'm not prepared to say that this youth's going to change everything in the first
No. It's a piece of the puzzle. It's a piece of the puzzle.
No, but when you get excited like this, Saeed, I'm saying like they certain left backs that come in and you expect a level of performance.
Musa, let me give you some advice.
Because that they're grown men.
Musa, stop subscribing and following to say, because I get it. When he starts the video, I hear it when he's there like, Dorgu is
yes.
God. Everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just telling you the news, bro. That's all I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. It's how you perceive things, guys, man. That's on you. Don't portray that onto me. You know what I mean?
You know what it is
as well.
It's too epic, man. The intro is too epic, man. It's crazy.
Do you know what it is with Musa? Yeah, I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed, blood. Because you know what it is, yeah. Musa, I told Musa about hanging around with those guys, blood, and he's been hanging around with those guys. You know when your mum tells you don't hang around with them youths, yeah. Musa's been hanging around with them youths, and now he comes home and he's got a whole different outtake on what he wants to do now. So, man, talking about so I'm detecting the cycle here. So the cycle is Ineos doing nothing. Ineos are doing nothing. Ineos does something. This is standard.
Remember what I said to you. Remember what I said to you right now. Remember what I said to you. Ineos have to back their man, yeah. And I said Ineos, in terms of new management coming in and appointing a new manager and then giving that manager what it takes to succeed. Ineos for me in recent history have been one of the worst managements to back a manager from what I've seen. And I want to say this again. This is their chosen guy, their main guy, and they've given him Dorgu for 25 million, and they're thrashing about to see if we're going to get any other signings in the last 3 or 4 days. And I'm going to say this again. When they appointed my man in flipping November, they should have had a list of players that he wanted in, and before the window even opened, they should have been having conversations. Just like Pep at City, he knew he was in trouble. And then man identified whatever they wanted and they went in and got it. I'm just saying, for your man, and this is the way you back him, with Dorgu, who I'm taking it light on, you man are the one that's bigging him up, putting bare pressure on him.
Musa, can I say something?
There's no pressure on him, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, he is a player, that fits the profile that the manager wants. No one's saying that we just signed the best left wing back in the world. We signed what we needed, bro. That's it. Like, it don't matter, bro. And you don't have to be an absolute world beater to upgrade on what we had. We had Dallo there, blood.
Dallo.
Listen, yeah.
Are you not great?
Listen, yeah.
I agree, but I just feel like if you're backing your man, back your man.
Musa, you're saying whatever you're saying, yeah, but you're talking about putting pressure on, man. Bro, listen, there is no pressure on this guy. Diogo Dallo is no more. Are you mad? Are you mad? I'm sick of that, brother, fam. We're all sick. Musa, you're sick. I don't know what's going on with you, but Musa,
I was the first to rinse Dallo. I was the first to rinse Dallo. I told you Dallo.
That brother too.
Yeah, I rinsed Dallo from early, but all I'm just trying to say to you, Mandem, and I'm going to say this again, all jokes aside, I don't feel like Ineos have backed their man. You lot are telling this. The whole conversation started with Ineos are going to back their man and they're going to support their man and they're going to get him signed. I was like saying,
you have to also be reasonable. You have to also be
the circumstances.
You know what I mean? This is where I'm not having it. This is where I'm not having it.
In January, regardless of the manager, anyway.
No, this is where I'm not having it. This is where I said to you that I want to get this. This January is not any normal January. This is not a January like Man United have had before.
No one's
spending money, Musa.
Of course, people are spending money.
It's only just now.
For the profiles we need, though.
60.
No, but I'm saying, but who else? Okay, cool. With every team you've mentioned, who else has just appointed a manager?
Sorry?
In November. Who else has got their first ever managerial signing and it's his first window? Who else is in that predicament? No one else is in Amrin's predicament. No one else has just left a Sporting Lisbon that was going to win the league and that was having a good run in Champions League football that's come to Man United in November. No other manager that you lot are talking about is in this predicament.
Yeah, but Musa,
one minute, let me land on this. Pep Guardiola's won untold trophies and he's flipping had a bad season and he's been backed. Then you got Arteta who's been here.
He didn't get back in the summer though.
He's been backed. Then you've got Arteta. Arteta's spent over 700. I don't know how much Arteta spent, so he can shut up. You've got bare managers that have spent big money. But what I'm saying is, this is our manager's first window. And I don't, listen, you lot have got more hope in Ineos than Amrin. I don't think if Amrin comes out with one signing, he's gonna say he's been back.
He's not getting one signing, bro.
He's not getting one signing though.
Yeah, we're gonna get two.
No,
Hopefully.
but you know what? Do you know what though? Hey, Musa, do you know what though? Yeah, you say all of this, but then this is what you're doing. You're doing that looking over the fence thing again. You know, like when you're looking at the neighbors over the fence, like what they've got. Yeah, you need to look at what's going on in your yard, Bridget.
That's a good analogy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to stop doing that, because if you look at the history of Man United, look at the last five managers, obviously post Fergie. David Moyes, yeah, he came in the summer. The only one that really came in January, when there was a January window being his first sort of window,
because he got Fellaini in the first window, right?
Who was no? Didn't no, talking about. You know,
yeah,
no,
Moyes. He got one matter in the January, I think, and he got Fellaini in the summer.
What I'm saying,
he's on about manager that came in January.
He's talking about you know, like coming back this season, and then having the first January as his first transfer window. Was the first one? The only one was Oli. How many? What did Oli get? Bruno Fernandes. That was it.
Yeah.
That was literally it.
That was it. And they were hesitating.
So hold this. So bear in mind, yeah.
But mind them,
we only got Bruno because of injuries.
Yeah, but do you know what I'm trying to say?
This is not the Glazers.
Look at the situation. No, look at the situation.
You man have said it's Ineos.
Bro, listen. Oh my days.
Yeah, but how can we spend money? Yeah, that ain't there, blood. Like I want to know on some Harry Potter thing. You know them.
So where's this money come from? There, where's this money come from?
Bro, listen. We had from what I read, we had 30 to 35 million that we could spend without selling someone. So we've spent 29 million on Dorgu, yeah.
But we haven't. What is that all up front? Have we paid up front?
No, we're not going to pay that all up front. We're not going to pay that all up front.
So if we've got 30 to spend, you can put at least 10 on each signing.
No, but bro, even no. Because remember, even if we get players on loan, we're going to have to pay a loan fee. So, like, for instance, we're getting linked with Tel now. If we get Tel on loan, we're going to have to pay at least 6 million on loan for a loan fee. Yeah, we bro. No, if it's an obligation to buy, we will, bro.
And it's not.
If it's a dry loan, then it's different, bro. If there's normally when you're loaning someone,
but we sent Anthony out. Anthony's got nothing.
But that's because they're paying 84% of his wages, and he's on 200 grand. That's why, bro. Tel's not on big wages.
He's not. The Athletic said he's on 105 grand a week. They're paying 84% of that. He's not on 200.
No, that's the myth.
What are you saying? So they're paying 60%.
No.
Hey, Rance.
He can't be on 105k because, bro, everything that we've looked at when we look at Man United wages, it wasn't 105. It was
okay, but this is my point. When they break the story and they tell you he's on 105 and they make no mention of Champions League, you should know what that means. They were capping.
Nah, but bro. Also, what man need to understand is a lot of these men are disingenuous about wages in a certain point where sometimes they show you the full wage, the net wage. Sometimes they show you what they take home. Yeah. Sometimes they show you the gross. Sometimes they show you the net. So sometimes you look at a player's wages. Remember, 50% of that is taxed anyway. So sometimes
because we're not in. That's right. But remember, we're not in European football, so a lot of these man's wages has dropped anyway. Because a lot of these man's wages was pending on us being in Europe.
If Anthony was on 105, they wouldn't be forcing him out the club if he was on 100.
They didn't mention any of that. Usually they mention these things. They didn't mention any of that, bro. And 99% of the time, they inflate Man United's wages. You know what it is? I've seen things you man haven't seen. So I've seen UEFA reported wages versus what Copology has. Copology is higher than what UEFA report. And for every other football club, they report lower than what's reported for UEFA. Man United are treated differently. The reason why I disagreed before Saeed was this, See that 35 million? When you see Man United do a buy now, pay later. So when you got 30 mil to spend, you're putting down 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 million per transfer. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And you're spreading that over the contract anyway. So that 35 mil, maybe you can actually get one player with that, 2 players, depending on what you have to pay up front, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying to you? Because every society, I hear this shit every season, Man United PSR trouble. Man United only got 70 million to spend, 50 million. I say it every season, bro.
Every season, yeah.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And furthermore, I said this 2 weeks ago, bro, go spend your money, then come June, do what you need to do. Do any trick you need to do to get within PSR. Just do any trick you need to do. Because Amarin, this is his summer. You can't treat it like a January for him. And you know me, son, I'm not a big fan of this manager, but you can't treat this like a January. For every other coach, you got a summer first. You can't do that with him. You have to get him some players, isn't it? So
you also have to be idealistic.
But like you said, you can treat it like summer. But if this is your manager that you've chosen, and you know that he's staying here long term, then he's not under no pressure anyway. That's the reality.
This is what I was talking to Flawless about.
Because there's nothing that's going to happen for them to sack him. He's their first manager. They believe in this guy.
It's not even his first choice left back.
It's not about first choice, bro.
No.
Listen, Musa, in January, most men ain't gonna get their first choice anything. It's all about profiles, isn't it? Like,
because he wanted
Arsenal are putting
PSG.
60 million for Ollie Watkins. You think Ollie Watkins is Arsenal's first choice striker? He can't.
Let me just add something to what he's saying.
Hey, Rance, everyone's forgetting, everybody's forgetting what Musa done last week. Everyone's asking, like, people, you're saying that you want, what do you want us to do? Musa said with a big smile on his face, I want them to cheat, blood. This is what he wants. Musa is not.
I want him to cheat. Musa, because you know what is though, Tracks. Because you said what Chelsea did was cheating. You said what Man City did was cheating. You said what Forest did was cheating. What Everton did was cheating. I said if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. If we have to go and sell the car park and flipping get it and give it some new name, then sell the car park. If we have to go
where's Saeed going to do his reactions then?
Poor Saeed. No reaction.
Why did he sell? If we got to sell the naming rights, listen, why did he just go, man?
You can't sell that car park. Saeed's made that car park legendary. You can't sell that.
Listen, Mandem, think about it though, because you know the top reds will go mad. But if we had to sell the naming rights to Old Trafford, so be it. So be it.
Listen, you know what it is for me? You know what it is for me? Andy, just one second. Do you know what it is for me? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I was frustrated with you last week because remember I was with you to say like there's kind of no excuse in a way why these men should be making different moves. I've come to terms with when you look at the way the Ineos are moving, it seems like to me their plan is to clear out before they bring mass players in. So we're going to get a lot weaker before we get stronger. And it's kind of working if you look at it. Like if we get to the summer and we get them final big wages. I remember a couple of weeks ago, we had the list of the big wages. We had who's left there. What was it? Rashford. There was like 3 or 4 guys left on that big one, Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of the plan. So although I'm frustrated, Musa, because it's clear to see that with a couple of players, we might do something this season. The Europa League's the standard is shit this year. We could go and win that if we had the right profiles.
Really,
right
truly.
Position. I think we're just going to have to, and part of me as well feels like Amarin has been told you are going to get the whole season regardless of where you end up in the table as well. So,
Yo, Leon,
you're going to make a point.
There's only one.
What do you mean? What, you think they're lying to? You think they're lying to, man?
There's only.
One second. Let me hear Danny what he's got to say.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my neck out on this. Check our wages from Ollie 2021 and check them now. Just while I'm talking, just go do that side because I bet I got a feeling it's low.
Okay.
But this is what I think they're doing, Leon. Sir Jim wants Man United to be self-sufficient again and healthier again, but he don't want to pump no money in.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So what you said, I agree with.
He has put money in, Danny. Danny, he has put money in.
But you know what it is, Leon? Yeah. When you get rid of a few men on 250 and 350, then you put them on 150, 160. It's not helping you as much as you think. Do you know what I'm saying to you? That's my only issue, bro. I need him to pump money in. And what Musa was saying, I had this conversation with somebody yesterday. Musa, they disagreed with me. They said, we don't have a hotel to sell. So I did some research. Turns out we have 100 acres of land we own around Old Trafford, Musa.
There you go.
And only 40, and best, check this out, only 47% of that, of the 47 acres you can develop on. So that's it. So basically 50%. The other half, they can't even develop. It's just, they can't do nothing with it. So but if they wanted to sell 20% of it, to raise 50.
But that's what they're using for that big region with the government. That's what they're going to start doing in that government.
So the point I'm making is just a matter of choice. So Jim don't want to do that. He don't want to do that. He wants to develop things, get the stadium, make Man United self-sufficient. That's going to take us, I don't know how long.
Danny, don't get it twisted though. When I spoke to Flawless yesterday, when I spoke to Flawless yesterday, I said like, I'm just talking about what I think they're doing, not what I think is right. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, I don't know if these men are going to, the top player in our team is going to end up on 150. The youths are going to be on 20-30, and they're not going to put that money back in, if that makes sense. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? I don't know if they're going to finesse us in a way of, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like he's going to get a squad that competes into top 4 stops his ambitions, because that's the risk here. These man might do you know what? Let's just be at Arsenal. Let's just be in the top 4, win trophies every now and then. Have a low wage bill.
I think we're trying to follow Chelsea, but in a slower process. We're going to try to get young stars, but we might not get the best young stars. We might get maybe those that are just fall, just like a level underneath. But we're still going to try to follow that model, and we've seen it with Chelsea.
I don't think so. You know why I say that? Look at Mazraoui. Like, bro, I reckon, if there's an opportunity to get a player that's ready-made and they become available, we're still gonna do it, bro.
For the right price.
But when I see the Mazraoui
our second player in every position is gonna be young. But in the starting,
when I look at the Mazraoui thing and I look at that window that we had, and Ten Hag was still there, I don't know if that window was truly another window that we'll see. I don't think we'll see signings like that again. That's just my opinion. I feel like they were still concussed and they weren't sure what was going on because they were an opportunity.
That's a smart window, though.
It's an opportunity window. It was an opportunity window. So they've shown that if there's an opportunity, same as Ugarte, it was an opportunity. They wanted João Neves. We saw the opportunity.
They wanted João Neves,
we took it, bro.
Yeah, but remember they came in. Remember their statement of
there's only one solution for this, blood. Yeah, like Saeed, you got to buy the car park, cuz. all these streets you've been doing, Saeed, it's time to put the money into something. Go buy the car park, bro, so we can go buy some players.
Call it the Mandem car park. The Mandem car park. I want my shares. I want the shares.
Man said Saeed got 27% of the car park. You know, crazy.
You know that one.
Yo, big up people. What's going
Big
on?
up Nuruddin. Big up Nuruddin. We're waiting for you, Nuruddin. We missed you, Nuruddin.
Bear slander, Nuruddin. Bear slander going on, Nuruddin. Step up and represent.
When I spoke about the land. Nuruddin knows about that stuff.
Oh yeah, Nuruddin knows about the land.
It's all good, man. First of all, big
Nuruddin,
up
the word is, Nuruddin, we're in straight jackets.
Straight jacket FC. Listen, big up Saeed Cliff. Big up Trap Cliff, Rhino Cliff, you know what I mean? Rants Cliff, you know what I mean? I don't know if my brother, but Musa's part of the Mandem, innit? So Musa,
I'll never forgive you for what you've done to Musa. I'll never forgive you for what you've done to Musa.
Yo, don't put that clip on me, bro. I'm anti-Ineos. Don't put that on me, no.
No, of course.
Oh, okay.
I didn't call you.
Division Civil War.
Listen, Danny, I remember our conversations from a year and a bit ago, bro. We had a conversation on the space, no problem. But pick up everybody. First, I'd say that welcome Dogu to Manchester United. Obviously, he's 20 years old. I just hope that the fan base have the grace and the patience to give him time that for him to be able to adapt to the new environment and the hellish culture that is Manchester United. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to need more than him. I definitely think we need more of him. I think as weeks gone on by week, game by game, I'm getting more worried, like genuinely worried, thinking, boy, oh boy, what's going on with this football club? And I definitely think we need more. I genuinely feel as though that what the players that they were going to try to get it for him in the summer, they should try to get them now. I really think that. I genuinely think that. And I'm always trying to go back to that conversation. What was the conversation when they said to him now or never? What was the conversation with Roma Barada? What was it with Dodgy Dave? What was it with the rest of them people to say, well, we know the players who are not compatible to the way you want to play. And we know some of these players are bozos, but what's going on? So for me, I thought that they would have acted early. I thought they would have been a bit more decisive early on. We're scrapping towards the end, but at least they got a position that we've not had for 2 years, you know? Almost a year and a half, 2 years, we've not had somebody left-footed can be able to play on that side consistently anyway. So I like the player profile. I just hope that my guy can rise to the occasion.
Nuruddin,
Manchester United is a shambles of a football club to develop. I know that.
Let me ask you a question, Nuruddin. You know, like you're saying, get the players now, like the summer players now. I get it because the squad's weak and we're never going to see what Amarin can really do unless we do that, yeah? How do you think that's possible with the PSR and stuff, or you with Musa where you're like, I don't care about all of that, you spend the money regardless?
Listen. It's not just the PSR, Leon. It's not just the PSR. In January, notoriously, players are not available.
Yeah,
And if they are available, they're available at a hefty premium. Yeah,
I agree with that.
It's not worth it, bro. If you've got your manager that you genuinely believe in and you know that you're going to give him time, why rush it now
They
and
see
pay
it
an
out,
extra
and
20
then they
million
really
on a
want
player,
them.
yeah, when you can get them in the summer if you know that you've got your man, bro?
But I would say
to
that the
me,
players that
if you're
I would
going
say
out
though,
there
some-
and you're overpaying for players, yeah, that kind of tells me as a manager, right, you don't trust me with what I have. You don't trust me.
But,
Yo,
but I would
question,
say
man,
the
quickly,
players
though.
that's moved
Yo,
so
Rand,
far have moved for good. Have
Can I
moved
just
for
say,
good
can I just answer
prices.
the question
I
you
don't
asked?
think anyone's moved for
Just one
crazy
quick
prices. This way.
Can I
Let me
just
hear
answer
from
the
Danny.
question
What's the
that you
question,
asked?
Danny?
Yeah?
1 second already. 1 second already. What's the question?
just to rant, isn't it? If we finish 13th to 15th, you think they're going to keep him?
This is
100%.
what I wanted to
I do
comment.
I
think
get
they're
the
going to
feeling-
keep him.
I
I
get the
do think
feeling
they're
they
going
are,
to
you
keep
know.
him. You
I've
know
got the
why,
feeling
Danny?
they are.
Relax, bro. He ain't going anywhere, man.
Hey,
Relax,
Danny,
Danny. Man.
Danny,
Yo,
remember, Danny, he left them, yeah, top of the Champions League, top of their league also, yeah. He's just turned 40. He's young. He is widely recognized as the next gen of elite managers in football, yeah.
Facts.
They believe in this guy. So because things didn't work out in the first 6 months when he didn't have his players, they're not going to bin him off that, because even though he hasn't been a manager for a long time, he's got enough credit in the bank that they're going to keep this brother, bro. They are. Like, there's no way they sack him. If we finish 13th in the league, he's not getting sacked, bro. I'm confident of that. I'm sure he's confident of that also. That's why he's frozen out Rashford. He's the first manager to do it. Well, Ranić did it, and Ranić didn't stay. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're a manager that's not confident that you're going to be at the end of the season, are you having a shootout with Marcus Rashford?
Now the Rashford thing's done together anyway. It's a joint thing. Everybody can see that. It's a joint thing. It's
But it doesn't matter whether it's joint
top.
or not, because when Ranić throws him out, he weren't coming out talking about new challenges.
No, he weren't. He weren't.
Listen,
This is a completely different ballgame.
You asked the question. No, listen. He asked the question, innit? So I genuinely, just looking at their record, to me, I can only go past what their record is, and I look at Ineos. I look at Ineos and I look at Nice. That man was sacking people, turning coaches into directors of football and some madness what they were doing out there, right? So at the end of the day, I don't think he is even he understands that himself. He talks about the results. He talks about that if he gets sacked, so be it. You know what I mean? That's what that's what he says. But I genuinely, I can't say with hand on my heart that these men are not going to pull the trigger.
They're not.
They have to then keep him.
Ran said it best, yeah. Nice was a side thing, bro. He was just
No,
it was a side thing.
And also, Ratcliffe came out and admitted, he admitted, that the way he ran Nice, he learned a lot from that, and there's a lot of things he would have done differently.
Doesn't he still own? Oh, I'm glad you said that, Rance. Okay,
one second. Does he not still own Nice?
Yeah.
Yes.
So exactly. So he still owns them. Then the side thing. What's going on over at Nice at the minute?
They're not the side thing.
Are you sure?
They're not the side thing, and I tell you why. If we were both in the Champions League, if they were the side thing, he would have sold them in that scenario.
Brother, they're fourth in the French league, you know, and you're talking about them like they're fighting relegation.
No,
they're fourth in League and you're talking about these men like they're where we are.
They're not a side, but I'm saying they're not a side team. They're not a side.
No, but you're talking about these men. You're talking about these men.
People forget
I
just want to go back, right? People, I want to go back.
We're not going to hear it.
I've got a deeper point to make anyway.
Danny's rebuttal.
I've got a deeper point to make anyway. Let's look at the evidence. What Structure said made sense. Me and Structure were talking about this before Ashworth got sacked. If you know Nice, they sacked a director of football every season. It's not a joke. So the fact they've sacked Ashworth already, that's evidence of Sir Jim's temperament. In my opinion, that's not Omar. That didn't come from Bradley, but that came from Sir Jim. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So, Rant, you see what you're saying? I think you're talking about Omar. I think you're talking about Wilcox. I don't think you're talking about Ineos. I think there's a difference, bro. I think there's a difference. I think Sir Jim will get impatient if we finish 15th. I think he will sack him.
Hey, bro, in what sense? In what sense, bro? As in, they're not going to get rid of him. Yeah, but bro, when I say Ineos, I don't mean Jim. I mean the whole setup. I don't necessarily mean Jim. Barada and Wilcox, bro, they're not getting rid of my.
They went and chased him, bro.
And also,
I just said that. I said Omar.
Who is Barada and Wilcox at Nice, bro? Like, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Jim said himself he was a lot more hands-on at Nice, and at Man United, and he regrets it. At Man United, he's brought in people to do the job, so he don't have to be sacking people. He understands that he was trigger happy there, bro.
After paying money to get man out of Newcastle.
One at a time, please. He already sacked his sporting director. What did he learn at least? He didn't learn nothing.
Clearly,
That's
he's
why
learned to go and get
man, it's
better people, and we've got Barada and Wilcox.
After
But
man
that's what he does
chased
at
him.
least. It's the same
Man
pattern.
chased,
Danny,
man chased
Danny,
like a gal.
Danny, can I ask you a
Man chased
question,
him like
Danny?
some gal and paid
Let me
big
ask.
money
Let me
to
ask.
get
Let
him
me
out.
ask Danny a question. Yeah,
Analogy type.
Dude,
Analogy
Danny.
type.
No, it's not even an analogy. You made a point about best in class. Yeah, that whole best in class thing. So why are you using the? Why are you going against your point and judging Ratcliffe? Then you said that it doesn't matter about what people have done and whatever. It's what they prove. That's what you said. So why do you care about Nice? It doesn't make sense, bro. That don't make sense to me, bro.
It does make sense. It does make sense. Think about the context of this conversation. We're looking at the behavior of Ineos patterns. At Nice, they sacked a manager every season.
But the man's not a therapist, blood. Man's not a therapist.
Can I land? Can I land?
You can't be on this captain table. The captain save a whole thing is down. Can't be on this captain save a whole trap. He's letting you know that my man's a hole.
Listen,
And you're on this
I said
captain
Captain
save a hole.
Saver, you know.
Yo,
You can't be on this captain save a hole. Say
Rhino
that history
clip,
don't matter. History matters.
Rhino clip.
Let me just. Danny, are you going to respond to it? Are you going to respond to that? What Rhino said? Are you going to respond to it or not?
So Rhino is not connected, bro. We're looking at patterns of behavior. So at Nice, they were very aggressive.
That's what we're going offline.
They were ruthless. So in the first six, so all we've got at Man United, 1 second, Northern, is February till now. They sacked the DOF. You don't see the pattern. You think they're not connected? Come on, bro.
I hear that.
All right, cool, man.
But let me be clear. You see what Rand said about Omar? That was my point. I don't think Omar would want to sack him because that's Omar's guy. But I don't.
Yeah.
So Jim's temperament is not Omar's temperament. That's the point I'm making.
Omar was the one that really
Jim might want to sack him.
Omar was the one
I hear
that
that. I hear
got
that. I get you.
Ashworth, though.
Exactly.
Man, need to understand that Omar's been given the power, yeah.
That was the Jim.
No, it weren't, man.
That was the
It was Omar, bro.
It was Omar, man.
It was
Trust
Omar.
me.
Man are saying it's Jim. You know why that doesn't make sense? You know why that don't make sense? Because
said I don't have control. He said.
Omar brought in Jason, didn't bring in Ashworth. Omar didn't want Ashworth there, and Omar's the one that brought in the new manager.
But when he was out there chasing Ashworth like a gal from Newcastle, paying money to get him
before
out.
Omar came in, bro.
Yeah, but Omar knew he was coming. Why didn't Omar tell him?
At them times, he
that?
didn't.
Ransom, sorry, the video's there. Ransom, sorry, the video's there. The video's there. Ratcliffe talking about Ashworth.
Bro,
brother, what are you talking about, bro? Ashworth came. Ashworth knew he was joining Man United before Barada, bro.
Can I just please, please, give me just
Wait,
1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
I've got a question for you, Saeed.
Please give me 1 minute, Danny. Listen, 1 minute, Danny. Listen, Danny, let me just break this down.
Yeah, let's
Listen, let me just break this down. Okay, now let's just say this: why the hell the mistake is already started? If you want to follow Rance's logic, yeah, right? A CEO is the guy who's head of operations. He's the head of everything other than the board. CEO answers to the board, right, and to the owner. But the CEO is the one that's in charge of everything. So why, to begin with, why is Ineos picking Dan Ashworth? Wouldn't you like to get the CEO in first and let the CEO go and get his director of football and technical directors and other stuff that he needs? So why?
How many times have I explained this, bro?
Structure, we know the truth. Come on, man.
How many times have I flipping explained this? Listen, yeah. If Omar came in before Ashworth, he would have chosen someone else, but he did not.
He came at the same time, yeah.
No. But forget the same time thing, yeah. Forget the same time. Bruv, because one of them had to do a gardening leave thing, and City were more amicable. But let's be honest now, yeah. As soon as the Englishman took over the club, they would have hit up Dan Ashworth because they knew him already, yeah, and said, "Yo, Dan, we're taking over Man United. We want you, bruv." That's what would have happened. Them man never had no relationship with Omar Barada before then, bro. The Barada relationship would have been formed after Ashworth because they knew Ashworth first. If they chose Omar first, he would have gone and got a football director, just like he went and he got Jason Wilcox, bro.
No,
that's the only logical decision. That makes no sense. Why would they hire Omar and then hire Omar, the guy that Omar?
Because they're messed up. Because they're messed up. That's our point, man. That's our point.
Because then Omar sacked him anyway.
Yeah,
that's our point. Our point is that they're messed up.
Because you know what it is, Saeed, yeah? So Jim has spoken about. So Jim's done lots of interviews. He put the team together. Omar didn't have a choice.
He also left.
didn't have a
Of course he did, because he brought in Jason Wilcox. What do you mean he didn't have a choice?
Saeed,
And Vivell. Where did Vivell come from?
Saeed.
Yeah.
You see the hierarchy. They put that he picked what he picked. That was for David Bransford and Ineos. They picked those people.
Yeah, but who's in charge of football operations at Man United though? When you
Ineos, you know Ineos.
Who's really in charge of the football operations?
I'll tell Saeed. Yeah,
you don't answer the question, bro.
Saeed,
Who's in charge?
There's certain things I don't.
Question. You Ineos.
I'm going to answer it. I'm going to answer it. I'm going to answer it. And
Okay,
Saeed, this is real life shit, not football fan mentality. Real life. Man United's a PLC. Go look at the fucking documents. It will tell you who runs the operations. It will fucking tell you. It will tell you. It's
he tells us right.
It's Ineos.
Oh
it's
my
Ineos.
God.
This doesn't make sense.
Bro.
All right,
Bro,
all right,
I'm
cool.
talking
All right,
about-
fair
oh
enough.
my
You know what? We're not going to agree on this. All I'm going to say is, yeah, Dan Ashworth was the only person, yeah, that Barada did not bring in. Because he brought in Wilcox and Vivell,
that's
yeah.
right.
And guess who's not here? Ashworth.
I don't know.
But this is what we're saying. Look, I agree. I agree on that premise. I agree on. No, but I agree on.
If
I agree on
Ashworth
that
here was
premise.
Jim's guy, yeah, and he was adamant that he had to stay, he would still be here now.
No,
But this is what I'm trying to say, though. But this is what we're trying to say, yeah. We're
That's
trying
a
to
good
say
point.
is that what we're saying is this, though. We're saying is this, that what you said is true. But what we're saying is that Jim still holds power to get rid of people and mess things up. This is how he flipping hired someone. That's why he hired someone that he had no business hiring.
Yeah,
He
but
had
Musa,
no business
Ransom
hiring in
made
the
that.
first
Ransom
place.
already admitted that, though.
Musa,
Ransom.
Musa.
But that's
No,
why
Musa,
we're
if we use
saying,
logic,
no, but I'm just saying the same way he hired him, he could also go and sack someone and Barada be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but
Like,
but
he
They should have kept Ashworth then.
But Musa, here's the thing though. If that was the case, how come we all know that Jim wanted to get rid of Ten Hag in the summer, but he still stayed then? Why didn't he sack him?
Yeah.
Oh, I can answer that. I was going to ask you a question, Saeed. If I told you 3
Why
months
did he sack him?
before,
Danny?
Answer it. Answer it.
Because
Hold
they
on,
Ashworth that wanted to keep him. That's it.
So Saeed,
No, Daddy, answer that question.
Because if people want to have a logical argument with me, let's have a logical argument.
Okay,
yeah?
no,
If he's the one who sacked Ashworth, why didn't he sack Ten Hag?
No, we can have a one-on-one now, innit? So it's very, very simple, yeah? Brailsford ran the show in the summer. Everybody, if you don't know that, I can't talk to you about this if you don't know that. I'll be
No, wait, no, hold on, listen. Explain it to me like I'm a child. Say that again.
So David Brailsford ran the show in the summer. That's a fact.
Right.
Not to be debated.
For you people.
It's not to be debated.
Okay,
And
cool.
what I was going to say to Saeed was this, which is connected to this.
Please, yeah,
Saeed,
please.
if I told you 3 months before, Sir Jim was angry with Brailsford and Ashworth about Ten Hag, and then 3 months later they sack him, what do you think happened?
What do you mean? What do you think?
If I knew 3 months before, if I knew 3 months before it happened,
We're asking you, big man.
are you going to tell me? Are you going to come and tell me that Sir Jim went angry and fired him? If I knew 3 months before.
Yeah, but Danny, but this is what I don't get, yeah? You're ignoring the same point that he made with the Ashworth thing, but backing it for the other side. That's
what I'm saying.
Whether it was a mistake or not, it's happened both ways. So why is your side different to the other side? I don't get it.
Yeah,
bro.
that Ashworth was
Right, very simple
Brailsford's guy, yeah? So with
It's a
that
very
logic,
simple answer,
yeah?
bro.
With that logic, with Ashworth being Brailsford's guy, yeah?
Yeah.
If Jim could sack Ashworth, then he could sack Ten Hag as well, bro.
And he would have just kept Ashworth then as well if he's such power hungry and angry and all of that.
I'm just saying, I feel like this is going bare circular.
No,
but
you
either way,
missed
if
it.
Jim was
you
this
missed
power,
it.
if Jim was this guy that power trips,
You
and
might have
just sacked
conflating
people,
different.
he
You might have
would've sacked the
conflated
manager.
different things. You might have
would've sacked the
conflated different
manager.
things. In the summer, Omar weren't there. Ashworth weren't there. Brailsford was there.
More reason
Omar
to
said-
sack Ten Hag.
Hold on. Omar said out of his own mouth, me and Ashworth weren't there for the decision, but we back it. Yeah,
Nah,
you man
that
made
one I
Ashworth
agree with. That
Ten
one I
Hag.
agree with. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You see what I'm
But
saying
do
to
you
Saeed?
agree though he was the odd one out though in that group? Do you agree with that though as well?
No,
Danny?
we agree all of that side.
I'm
We're just
confused, by
saying
the way.
that Ineos is. We're just saying the man
I'm
at
still
the helm
confused.
is
You made a
reckless.
mistake hiring Dan Ashworth.
I'm still confused.
That's all we're
Yeah,
saying.
but we've acknowledged
I'm
that
still
he's
confused
incompetent of certain things, hence why he's got people in. So before
but
he got the
I-
people in, he made mistakes. Now he's got
So
people
why
in
are you
to do
telling
the
us
job
to
that he
back?
can't
So
do.
why are you forcing man? Why are you forcing us to back someone who you think is incompetent?
Listen, Mandem, on a serious level.
How's he incompetent when he sacked him early on?
Listen,
That's
on a
competent.
serious level, I'm trying to understand this. The question is that if Jim Ratcliffe has the power to sack who he wants, he has a pattern cognitive behavior therapy shit going on. Yeah. Explain to me how he never sacked Ten Hag in the summer. It's either he didn't want to sack him and he wanted to keep him, or do we agree that he wanted?
That's easy.
And we know that he didn't want to keep him.
That's easy. That's easy.
So
That's easy. That's easy though. That's easy though, Traps, because the same way he didn't sack him is the same way he hired flipping my man Ashworth and then sacked him. He does crazy things. Why do you want to understand the madman? He does mad things.
Sense, bro.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So Mandem was saying that he wanted. So Mandem was saying that. So Mandem was saying that he wanted to get Ashworth. He got Ashworth in.
Straps first. Go on, Traps.
So they said he wanted to get Ashworth in. Yeah, he got Ashworth in. Realized he wanted the guy, sacked him. Wanted Ten Hag out. Yeah, wanted Ten Hag out, and because he's a madman. He kept Ten Hag and sacked Ashworth. When in reality, yeah,
indecisive.
The logical. Hold on, wait. Hold on, man. The logical. Anyone with a logical brain would think, okay, cool. The man that he's got in, that he sacked, is the man that should have sacked the manager. And the man, because the manager didn't get sacked, he lost his job. Yeah. Not only that, other stuff on top of it, like shit deals of outgoing players, yeah, and etc. These are the things that happen. None of this makes sense. It's just that Jim Ratcliffe's a madman and decided to keep Ten Hag and sack Dan Ashworth.
Traps, you mentioned this point. Traps, you mentioned this point about crap deals. We've just done the same deal now, and he's not here with Anthony. The Anthony deal's crap. We got no signing on fee. It's a crap because we got no signing on fee, and we let a player go out that we spent 85 million on that we can't get rid of.
What's the solution when nobody wants him?
No, but that's my point. My point. No, listen. 1 minute. 1 minute. But I don't think the deals in the summer were crap because we don't have nothing to flip in. We ain't got no deals to deal with. Like our options are poor anyway. So to get the money you got from McTominay, I think was a good deal. I think to get a loan fee for Jadon Sancho and some of his wages gone, and then 25, by the time you add up that package, it's close to 40 million. It's a good deal. Yes. Like, what do you want? I believe it's a good deal. What do you want?
Bro,
at the end of the day,
bro,
all I'm saying
you've got this,
bro. I want to hear more than that. 1 second, hold on a minute. We let you.
Listen, all I'm saying to you guys is that try to make sense that billionaires don't follow logic. Billionaires don't follow logic, man. They make decisions on emo. Some of them.
But Nuruddin, you lost logic's one-sided though. Because when we use
how do we become millionaires then?
Brother, listen, if he was gonna make decisions on logic, he would have sacked Ten Hag because he didn't like man, bro.
Listen, you know what?
And neither did Wilcox. Wilcox didn't like man. They would sit there screwing this.
You know what it is though? That's a quick. You know what it is though, right? It's like when you let someone get away. Go on,
Node. Made the point, right? Trying to make sense of how billionaires act is not. To an average normal person in using logic, it's not it. Elon Musk is a madman.
No, but Elon Musk is autistic, bruv. You can't compare him.
Don't give me that, Matt.
He is though, bro. He is though. Don't compare him to everyone else, bruv.
They're not throwing nothing solutions all over the place.
Structure. We've got away. All we've been doing for the last half an hour is speculate. For the last 15
this is speculation.
That's the reality of it.
Rhino, let's bring it back to the facts. Let's bring it back to the facts.
That billionaires move mad.
Rhino,
what kind of argument is that?
So Rhino, I have evidence of an owner called Sir Jim Ratcliffe at 2 football clubs sacking staff. What do you have?
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, based on the point you've made, we've admitted that they've made mistakes. But our point is, yes, you lot are scared of the mistakes and you lot are put off by it. But now they've put people in place so they don't have to make those mistakes. That's our point. Our point is just, we've acknowledged what you lot are saying, but we're admitting that they've put things in place to fix that now. So we're cool.
No, Rhino.
That's where I'm at with it. I don't want to go back and forth with all the...
Rhino, you missed the point though, bro. You go back and forth. We didn't even speak about that. We said he could sack Almiron. That's what we said.
So yeah.
That's it, bro.
That's all.
Okay, that's true, but then we feel like he can't, so he won't. So
yeah, exactly.
We're cool. Let's shake hands and move on, man. We're cool.
All right.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've always agreed with that point, but to round it up quickly before you go into it, we've always acknowledged the mistakes. But we've acknowledged the mistakes, but our whole point is he's done stuff to make it he's admitted that he's not good at certain things. He's admitted that. We know this. That's what we know. He's brought in Omar Barada now, so he doesn't have to do the things that he's made a mistake doing now. Omar Barada's gonna have to.
Hey, Saeed.
Yeah.
Inside the chat saying,
That's how I understand it.
The chat saying,
I'm gonna get Tyrone's point of view before we move on. Tyrone, where do you sit? I don't know if you've heard the bits and bobs.
Man. Yeah, seems like chaos though. Big up the man, them.
Yeah, no, we're basically discussing who's to blame.
Asking the question out, ranks in it, say.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I heard nothing, so just ask.
If Amarin finishes 13th or 15th, do you think he'll be fired or do you think he'll keep it?
No,
he'll keep the job.
Okay.
He'll keep his job, bro. It's you. You're just getting too short, man.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is Amarim and this club is more than the league position. That's it. I don't even have to write anything.
It is. You literally
wait. Did Rad?
Amarim said we're shit, yeah, and also Jim has said. He said, "Listen, we're a great club. We're not a great football team."
Yeah,
these man know that.
Them
man know that shit needs to go sideways. They know it. They're prepared for this.
Who thinks though? Who thinks he will go?
I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure.
Danny said,
Ty, if we
you're mute.
Let me say it clearly. If Amarin finishes 15th, he's only got his first 10 games of next season.
So you think he'll stay till the summer?
I will tell you for free. If Amarin finishes 15th,
I genuinely think, yeah,
he's got 10 games to save his season at Man United if he finishes 15th. I'll tell you that for free.
Musa, I already said that. To me, I'm not looking at even this season. I'm looking at the pressure of next. Do you think majority of the fan base, the ones who are not Amarin out now, are going to hold? I said the same thing about Ten Hag. I said Ten Hag when he finished 8th. People have said next season the pressure.
Let's put this into perspective. Like, really, who's really Amarim out right now? Who's Amarim? Bro, no, listen.
Amarin out. Musa is Amarin out, and Danny.
They're both Amarin out.
Put them at the bottom, Saeed. Put them at the bottom. 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 I Saeed, put them at the bottom. Put them at the bottom. Put them at the bottom. Put them at the bottom.
Listen, man.
I'm Ineos out. Man setting me up. I'm Ineos out.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm Ineos out. I tell you for free. Do you know what it is?
I'm not gonna lie
I
to
think
you.
he's made some horrendous mistakes.
Can
Can I just name 2 pence? Amarin has made some horrendous fucking mistakes on the football pitch. And if any of you guys were judging the same way that you were judging Ten Hag,
he has done that though. Yeah.
You know what? Majority of you would be calling the bullshit out as well.
This is the time.
Because you guys are deciding.
Rance has called him out. Rance has called him out. Rance has called him out.
I've been calling him out.
Order.
Yeah. Order.
Why you got to stay down on the relegation zone with these man?
Wow,
Because you've
man's
been
really
here
doing that,
3 months. Yeah. This is the time you make mistakes, not when Ten Hag's doing it 2.5 years in, which I hold accountable.
You see that man there that's holding mic? You see that man there that's holding mic? I don't trust the man there that's holding mic. You see Clips and Time, the man that's holding mic, don't trust the man there that holding mic. They want to be presenters too much. He's not representative. He's not representative.
It's your last week's show, yeah? It's your last week's show.
We need to send that man there to United stand. That man needs to go United stand, hold the mic.
Hey, listen, you know what's mad, yeah? You see last week's show, yeah? If you check the comments of last week's show, someone said that Traps has changed since he got that mic.
I'm telling you.
Yo, Ty, let me ask you a question.
Last show, Saeed was saying, Traps, put the mic down, turn it down. Hey, Traps' mic's overpowering.
Yo, Ty,
I'm telling you.
What are you saying? What are you basing the like Amarin staying in? Is it based on like, because I was frustrated with that we haven't done much movement, but when I look back at like chatting to Flawless and saying when we're looking back at like what they're doing, they're more clearing out the squad before they're bringing in mass numbers, which they've done quite a good job of so far, to be fair, compared to other regimes. Are you basing it off? You think they've had a plan with him and they've sat down with him and said, if we're going to bring you out the sporting job early, we're definitely going to give you the season. We believe in you long term. We're going to help you build at these, because right now we all know with the squad, he's probably got like 4 out of 11 that are actually fit his system. Do you know what I'm saying? But what do you think? Or do you think like after a while they might be like, nah, 17th is not good enough?
I think your first pick's right. I think they're going to give him time for the season to analyze the squad, get rid of the players that ain't good enough, and say, look, we're going to start fresh, give him a whole summer. And then also Ineos and the Barada and all them lot would have had a full season as well. So it's like they're on the journey together. I just think it don't make sense to sack him. Also, for me, he's shown already Arsenal away in the FA Cup.
Bro, look at his record in the big games. Forget
Rants, you, me and you, the boxers, yeah, we get it.
All
this
of
is
them.
what I'm saying.
Listen,
the
man,
game,
listen, the man there,
just quickly. All I'm saying is, gone to Anfield, got a draw. Gone to City, got a win. Gone to Arsenal in the FA Cup, got a result. He shows in the big games he can do it. So once he gets his players in, we've got to start filtering the crap and winning the games. Our mentality should be winning.
You might want to present data on your
That's the big thing.
Oh, I knew this
was
was
coming. Question.
Oh, Danny.
No. You might want to talk to me about big games. Cool. You might want to talk to me about big games. Cool. Saeed, you said to me months ago, these players have 30 to 40% more in them. Tell me why we're not seeing it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I got it wrong, and that's okay. You know what I mean? No, it's true though. You can understand. Yeah, hold on. Let me explain. I thought that this manager maybe could do it, but the problem is though.
Wait, Saeed, don't let Musa laugh at you because he felt the same thing as well and changed your mind as well. Yeah, don't laugh.
No, but you remember this context.
No, me as well, bro. But you know the difference. Here's the difference between me and Saeed. I ain't changed my mind, bro. I ain't changed my mind. They still got 30% more in them. We're not a 13th, 15th team.
Oh my days.
We are.
Okay,
Danny, what are you saying?
The only thing I'm gonna give to Amorim, the only grace that he gets from these, that he's not at the time in the training ground. That's the only thing that's saving him from me personally.
How important is that? How important is that?
He's not at that. And that's really important. That's why I've been screaming, bro. That's why I'm being like, get out all these cops, sacrifice the cops, give the man. Because next season,
it's not guaranteed.
We're not gonna have it, Leon. We're not gonna have that grace next season. I promise you.
Nuruddin,
that's cool.
You wanted us relegated, mate. You wanted us relegated, you did.
That's next season.
Bro.
I think that's Nuruddin's talking about next season. That's next season. That's cool. He'll have time on the training pitch. I'm disappointed in Danny.
Listen, you're missing
you know you're cool. The fact that you want this manager gone.
No, wait.
I can't believe it, bro.
For you, I've got questions, bro. Do you think this squad is 13th to 15th?
Of course it's not.
It doesn't matter.
No, here's my thing with that, yeah?
Okay, Rants, go on.
You're 100% right. The squad isn't 13th to 15th, but guess what? We could easily bring in a manager to paper over the cracks here, but if that's the point, we would have kept Ruud van Nistelrooy. At the end of the day, we know that we need to gut this squad anyway. So you do it under the tutelage, of an elite coach, and he is an elite coach. He's at the beginning, but he's an elite coach. So you let him oversee that. If we wanted someone to just paper over the fucking cracks and get us to the summer, you keep Ruud, and Ruud would have got more out of these players, yes, and we would have had more points on the board. But Ruud van Nistelrooy ain't the guy for the future. So you take the hit short term for the long term success, bro. I don't understand why people don't. Let me just quickly go. Let me quickly go. Everyone's going to attack me and Rants. The thing is, this is what I said last week, and what Rants is saying now. People wanted this long-term thing, and now we've got it. People are moaning now. Now they don't know what they want.
Yeah, but there's still a process along the way.
No, not me.
But you see, Mandem,
bro. Not me.
Mandem, you see this team, yeah?
This is the difference between me and you, man. Before he came in, I said on this show, I want him to adapt and get results, get to the summer, get to your players. So we have a different stance. Rants didn't want that. That's what he
why appoint a manager to adapt?
Wait, Saeed, hold on.
Yeah, I don't want a manager. I want the manager to come in and do his thing.
Can I get my point out?
Go on.
The different side was, Rants was, no, put his system in, suffer, we'll get to the summer. It is what it is. It's just, we're not going to agree because we have different objectives. So I'm not one of those people type. I'm not one of those people that said.
And I like that. What is your objective? Let me know your underlying objective. Yeah, I like it, so I can understand where you're coming from. Because my thing was, I said play your system because then you know what players to get rid of. You're like, nah, put a plaster over it, get to the summer, and then sell the wrong players.
Right, but I've got a question for you quickly. Quick question.
I want to hit that. Quick question.
Quick question, Mandem. Yeah, based on what you've seen from this squad of players. And what Amorim has to do, even for me, if Amorim doesn't get more than 6 signings, he cannot coach this squad here to do anything for him next season. I don't care how much time he has on the training field. These players, let me give an example. These players are not going to be able to flip in Mazraoui, Delo, Harry. All these players are not going to be able to deliver the type of football that he needs. He's going to need the backing. So that being said, in this window and in the summer window, How many players do you man think Amorim needs?
Musa,
Wait, let's come back to that.
No,
Danny, do your thing first.
quickly. No, I just want to understand something because I don't think these players that he's got now.
He's going to need like 70-80% Musa.
Now, Musa, I agree with you up until a point. However, remember, this manager's come in here where we got 3 games in a week sometimes. We're not really on the training ground. He hasn't had a preseason. So I believe, with a full preseason, he can get more out of some of these players because we've even seen the difference for when we've had a week to just train.
Yeah, we have
how
seen
much
that.
better.
What players though? No, cool. What players do you see now that you think Amorim can get more out in this squad? Attacking wise as well.
Kobe for sure if he plays him in the right fucking position.
No, Kobe.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even. See that.
And also, our attack is our weakest point, Musa. Bro, we need
but my
bodies
thing
there.
is this though. I don't think Højlund has got anything to offer this team.
No, he's shy, but we know that.
He's dead. He's dead.
I don't care if he's got. I don't care if he's got training. Because for me, there's about 4 players I keep. I keep Kobe. I keep who else? Okay, Ugarte, Ahmad.
But Musa, the reality is we can't judge it because he hasn't had it. There might be more players he could have got signed out of it. We can't judge it.
From what I know these players to do right now, I don't care if he has a summer training with them. If he doesn't get back with about 6 players,
you don't trust the mindset.
But Musa,
I'm not doubting the manager. I think he's good. But what I'm saying to Ineos is back the man. Give him 6 or 7 players and let him do his thing.
Yeah, but how do you know that he's not going to get 4
No,
or 5
I'm trying to say to
Bare hypothetical.
Can we go back to what Danny was saying?
You know why I'm saying this? Because when this window closes, we're going to be on a countdown. I think the brother needs about 6 to 7 players. He's got 1 in already. There's 6 left to go. We're on a countdown. Once this window closes, I'm going to know that, okay, Ineos has to get him about 4 or 5 players in the summer to fit the system. If Ineos don't, I'm just saying, listen, remember, this transfer window. Listen, this transfer window.
Because our fucking team is shit right now. I don't know if you fucking noticed, bro.
Trap.
Why hold on.
Catches strays on that.
Listen, let's chill.
Man's asking us why we're talking about the window when we're 15.
About the summer window. We are in January. The January transfer window is open.
But you told me nothing can happen in this window.
You do not know what, unless you have got a crystal ball, you do not know what is going to happen in the summer. Stop talking about the summer, because what you're trying to do right now is move the goalpost again. Talk about the January window. Don't talk about what they're going to do in the summer. You don't know what they're going to do in the summer. They could get 8 players in the summer. You don't know.
Nobody knows.
Can I talk about the window?
Hey.
So
which window? This window.
Danny, can you answer
Danny, be specific, please. This window.
Let him answer the first bit first. I want to hear what his expectation is.
I'm trying to remember. So, what I was going to say, I remember what I was going to say in it, which is...
You said the objectives. He asked you about the objectives.
What are your objectives?
Wait, because he asked me why I had this position in it. So, other than Rashford, everything else this window is happening. They're looking for me for Casemiro. Can I land? They're looking for me for Casemiro. They're getting rid of Anthony regardless. Amorim being head up, we could hire any manager, this would still be happening. Rashford is the only thing I can't, with another manager, I don't know in it. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So, for me, he can, just go from now to the end of the season, get results, build confidence. You can still learn who can't do what. Go to the summer, get your players. Or hope Ineos do. That's all I wanted. That is it. That's how we don't agree.
But you want the manager out. You want the manager out.
You man wanted him to suffer. I didn't. That's the difference.
You want the manager out.
Danny, let me ask you something.
How you listening to this guy?
He didn't say he wants him out. I know he didn't say he wants him out. He said he don't rate him.
He did.
Leon.
Danny, tell the truth. Did you not say you want Amorim out?
You know what's funny? You know what?
I've got one last point.
Listen, I'm not being respected here, man.
Go on, Danny.
This is Saeed TV, man. This is Saeed TV, man.
Turn your camera off, Saeed. Turn your camera off. Saeed, turn your camera off.
You don't respect me on here, man.
I turn Jose Mourinho, you know, real quick.
Ty wants me to go from now. Ty wants me to go from now to the end of the season.
Respect order.
Now to the end
I'm
of the
season. The respect here.
This ain't late night vibes.
Let me
This
ask
ain't
Danny.
late night vibes,
Let Danny
Saeed.
finish.
This ain't late night vibes.
Let Danny finish and then I'll ask him something. Danny, you go.
Danny,
Sorry,
finish.
bro.
Go on.
No, we're not finishing.
Bun the vape and finish.
Danny did it. Man got stressed real quick.
That's the bar. That's the bar. Look what you do to Danny, man. The man's a father, mate. Respect the father.
I've had a long day. Anyway, so here's my issue here. Do you know what it is? This is just a matter of opinion. I don't need to see this man with better players to know certain things are fucked up. The other day, this is random. I'm only going to say this or bring this up, but you might have triggered me, innit? I saw this. Nuruddin, we played 3-4-3. He inverted his fucking wing backs.
Oh.
And put the 10s wide. That's Ten Hag behavior. That's Ten Hag. You man can ignore it. You man can say it's anecdotal. That is Ten Hag behavior. And what hold on. Hold on. Kai, you want me to go from now to the end of the season? Happy with just we played well in the big games. That's it. I can't analyze.
This is where my question comes in, Danny. So basically,
I can't see nothing.
I understand that.
Else.
I understand.
I can't see nothing. I don't get to see nothing to analyze this manager to know he's good between now and the end. It's a write-off. You're right.
You know what it is, Danny?
We can't touch him. You man are foolish.
You kind of answered my question already in a way, because I'm thinking like when Amorim came in, it was quite refreshing to see him like pick certain people and then to like try and play his system. Obviously, we will learn quickly that like having about 3-4 players out of 11 to play a system that's completely alien, it wasn't going to work long term consistently. One thing I would say to ask everybody is like, I do believe he's got something there. I don't know whether we are going to back him enough for it to work before the fan base turns and before they turn and throw him under the bus and move somebody else. Because I've always had a feeling with Ineos, when it gets tough, they might just dash the man under the bus and then show their fit. I've always got that in the back of my head.
Leon, that's their record.
I can't put my finger on sometimes what and it's what Danny's saying is why I'm looking at lineups from the weekend and I was like, it's going to be a long day for us. And I'm like, you don't have to do all of that. I know we're very, very thin as a squad, but you don't have to do that. So, Danny, that's what I was going to ask you, basically. Like, why do you think he's doing, like, for a man that talks so confidently in the press about...
Do you want another red flag?
Why is he doing that?
I wanted the people that had faith in Højlund. He's been shit. I wanted Højlund dropped for the Arsenal game. I wanted Xerxes to start. It's taken him from then till now to drop him. That's bad data.
I don't get it.
Ignore that. It's bad data.
Yeah, you brought him back in the weekend, which I was
Mazraoui is clearly better at right centre back. He's not playing him there now.
And he's doing like Cobby in the midfield. I just don't get it.
Hold on. When we get this full back in, if he changes it, I'll give Amorim a call. You put Mazraoui back there, but he's not. This is bad data, bro. Your role is not comfortable. Right? Have you noticed he's not comfortable? He's never played in the back three. He's got 1 year of professional football.
Yeah.
In this system, Leon. Yeah. In most systems, you expect the central centre back to step out. In this system, it's the wide guys. The lit is covering more than the wide players in behind. Why aren't you all there? I'm seeing bad data everywhere. It's just my opinion. You man can disagree, but I'm making my judgment.
No, Danny, we see.
I see. I can't say perfect.
It's about the profiles, man. If you don't have the right profiles, you're gonna work, man.
Why is Ahmad so wide and why Mazraoui in the number 10? And we all scolded fucking Ten Hag for it. Why is Mazraoui on the weekend finding himself in those
because he ain't a wing back in the system? Simple, man.
No, it don't matter.
No, but hold on a minute.
You're not inverting, man. You're not keeping hold of the ball.
Guys, yeah.
But one of the games, Amorim did say that people left positions and he's not going to have that again. I don't know if that was the same game.
Guardiola has had to spend money to get to where he is right now.
Players could be leaving
the right profiles have had to come in. 2 fullbacks, 2 this, 2 that.
We understand that.
Broski, he's got a lot
of...
He
has the backing, Saeed. He has the backing.
Come on. Like, the thing is, for me, he's got to be able to get his profiles in. He's got Dorgu in now. That will give a significant balance in there. Apparently, United looking at Tel now. That gives a little bit more balance in there on that left-hand side. Right. You have to get profile. You can't expect him to polish a turd, bro. I don't know what you might are thinking, bro.
Saeed, where do we find the balance? Where do we find the balance where he's doing the same things for 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row? And we can't. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, because the thing is, Musa, one sec. Where can we find? Because like, if he's doing the same thing over and over again, like Cobby struggling in the midfield, or he's playing like Dalot and Mazraoui, I don't want to be a fan where fans are turning around to me and saying, Leon, you can't call that out because he hasn't got what he wanted. But I'm like, but he's making obvious mistakes. So where do we find the balance here? Where it's like, yo, what you doing, Amorim? I do believe in you, but what you doing, bro?
The balance is you can give him grace if you want to. But the facts are he's more negative with his decision making than positives.
But he said, but if you're saying the players played out of position and he admitted that the players were out of the position, that's it. The
No,
players
we
didn't
don't
follow
know
the
what
instructions.
was the
No,
tactic,
Rhino,
bro.
we
No,
don't
no,
know.
He didn't
Rhino,
start
no,
Mazraoui in the
no.
10. Mazraoui's a wing back and end up in the 10. He didn't
Yeah,
start him in the 10 like
because he
Ten
said
Hag
he
did.
wanted to go there.
How you comparing the
He's telling
same
him to go
thing?
there.
I'll tell you.
Ten
No,
Hag
Lewis,
started
Lewis,
him in the 10,
I've got
wanted
my
him in the
answer.
10.
I've got my
Yeah, but
answer.
isn't inverting the
I've got
tactic?
my
That's
answer.
what I'm saying.
When I see both wing
But
backs,
the player could not be following instructions though
Rhino,
as well.
Rhino,
It could be
No.
both.
You know
Rhino,
that's the tactic.
Rhino, hold on, Oridan. 4 players in the 10s and the wing back positions are not going to do the
Swapping
same thing by mistake. Both fullbacks were inverted. Both 10s were wide.
Wide.
That's not an error.
Facts.
That's
It's
not an error,
bro.
bro. That's
And
what I
it's
was talking
repeated
about,
game
bro.
by
That's not an
game.
error. What
It's
Musa
being
was talking
repeated.
about, I don't know what Musa was referencing.
Bro, it wasn't
Yeah.
an error, bruv. It wasn't an error. The manager tried something, yeah, because he knows Garnacho can't play in between the fucking lines in the 10, yeah, and he keeps holding the width, yeah. So because of that, he inverted the wing back instead, and it's not the first time he's done that, bro. He's doing that because he ain't got the 10s he wants.
He hasn't got the 10s.
He hasn't got the 10s he wants. So
No, but
he
that's what I'm
needs,
saying. Sorry,
he
this
still
one
needs
when I-
that. He still needs that boxing midfield to play his system, and because our wide players can't play in between the lines, he's inverted the wing backs, bro, so we can still have the fucking
Facts.
the numerical box in the middle.
Everybody's
It's
screaming for
obvious,
Kobe.
bro. Like I'm
Okay,
watching
But
the game.
everyone's
I'm
screaming.
Hopefully he
Everyone's
gets some
screaming for
players so we
Kobe
can
in the
find out,
10.
innit?
How comes he's not putting Kobe in the 10?
Bro,
Everyone's
bro,
screaming for
yeah,
that.
yeah, but that's one thing. But bro,
'Cause he
when
don't want to.
Dogu comes, yeah, I promise you, yeah, once he comes in and he's playing on that left hand side and we've got width, we're gonna need an inverting 10 now. We're gonna need it, bro. Do you know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
think Kobe will go? You think Kobe will play that?
I
No, because we haven't
hope
got
so.
an 8.
I don't know, bro. I don't
we
know
don't
why
know.
he's not playing Kobe there. That's
Just
one
needs
of
to
the
swap
things
Kobe and
that
Bruno, yeah.
mostly, that I can't get my head
Frustrating.
around.
It's
Why he
frustrating
don't
to
just
watch.
start, bro. He's going out of his way, yeah, to move Bruno into the 10 from the pivot, yeah, when he could just put Kobe in, swap
In
Kobe
there.
straight
Yeah.
for Garnacho.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't like
Yeah.
that, and I've called that out multiple times. But I understand the
Yeah.
inverting wingers because our wide players don't know how to play the 10 position in between the lines the way he wants.
Rans, do you think that
but
he's
if
trying to
you play-
expose
if-
certain things and
There's
just making a
no,
point
I
out of the
don't care
actions?
what the excuse or the reasoning is. You don't play with wing backs and invert them. There's nothing no one can tell us. You don't
It's
do
supposed
that.
to hold the whip. He
don't
destroys
do
the whole
that.
system. It destroys the whole system and it makes us look like a back fucking
It
five.
doesn't. It
When we
doesn't.
lose the ball. We're back.
Oh, my
Listen, on the
days.
weekend, can somebody tell me what he did on the weekend? We played a back fucking five.
Yeah, because
No,
he
he
didn't have
didn't.
fullbacks ready.
No, he
Who do you
didn't.
want to put him there? Who's
No, he didn't.
who's fullbacks that we got?
No, he
Who have we
didn't.
got?
No,
That
we
can give us
saw
that
it. Saeed.
No, we
Saeed,
didn't.
when he first came
Do
in,
you know
we
what's funny,
saw it.
Saeed, yeah?
They were
Who have
pushing
we
out
got? Who have we
wide.
got?
No, he
Who have we
didn't.
got?
Saeed, he was pushing out wide. Whether the lot is shit, we've all realized he's having a horrendous fucking season.
Yeah.
But Mazraoui, positionally, he was getting it right. Mazraoui was out wide, right, giving the width. We had 3 centre halves, and we had the lot on the left hand side. So it was clearly positionally. But why is he keep changing his mind in the last so many games to play them inverted and like to keep them as back five?
Yo, Saeed, I got to go. I'm gonna make this last point here.
Yeah, go for it.
Unless you're the most dominant team in this league with a damn near 8-man advantage over every other team, your wing backs will end up in the back 5 in this league. You man thinking this guy, we're not gonna end up in the back 5 because of who's playing. You man, bro, it don't matter. In this league, they will make you play with a back 5. There's no way around that. I don't know why
Because
you
they
guys
push
are
you
saying
back.
that. It don't make no sense to me. You will end up as a back 5.
Can I ask you something? I'm not a 3-4-3 tactico, yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't the wing backs meant to attack in when we're attacking the defender or defend when we're in defending?
they
Is
are.
that meant to
They're
be?
meant to be the
point,
extra
Rhino.
man.
So you're going to end up as a back 5. I don't know why people bring that up. I said
So
this
what's
before.
wrong with the back 5 then? If
No,
we're
but
meant
you're
to do that in
supposed
defense?
to.
No, my point
We
is,
were
Rhino.
back 5
if
low
people are
block
trying to-
though.
Rhino, my
Danny,
issue
we will
is people are saying if we
back
get
five
new
low block.
players in, you won't see that. My thing is
Yeah.
you will. You will see that. And I said this before he came in. You will see.
Yeah,
us
but
as a
you're
back five.
supposed to see that. That's the whole point. They're
That's
supposed to
not
be
the
an
point. That's what I
extra
mean.
man.
No,
They're
no,
meant to
no,
be
no.
the extra man when you're
Not with
defending.
the low block though. Not with the low block. What I saw on the weekend, Manchester United played the low block. We low blocked Fulham. Had 5 at the back, just like fucking Ole Gunnar
No.
Solskjaer was
Structure.
doing.
Hey,
bro,
against
hey,
fucking
bro,
the Man
listen,
Cities
but
of the
see-
league.
see-
Structure,
why
that's
this
not
is
true
hurting
all the
my
time,
head,
you know.
yeah? This the
One
reason
thing
why
I've got
this
to say,
hurting
that's
my
actually
head.
not exactly true structure. We went man for man. Fulham will go with a wide front 3, 2 wide players. We go.
And we went
the back
man for
3 was
man
spread
up-
out, bro.
up
They go.
the
It
top.
wasn't a back 5 all the time like that.
No,
Bro,
majority
I'll
of
be
the
honest
The
with
whole
you,
point
yeah.
of the whole point of the wing backs
We were
in the
defending
system,
in
and
the
this
back
is why
five,
I
bro.
said, yeah, this is why I said it's so important for us to have a mobile wing back similar
Mobile.
to Ahmad
Right.
on the left hand side, is because they're meant to be an extra man when you're defending and when you're playing out, and when you're attacking, they're supposed to get up and be an extra man, bro. Like man's watched enough
That's
of
what I
Leverkusen,
understand,
and they
man.
use
No,
the
we
wing back
understand that.
system, yeah, and their wing backs are right up there in line with the strikers when they're attacking, but when they're defending, they get back. That is their job, bro. Because we don't have the right profile of wing backs, it's affecting our
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
It's affecting the whole structure of the team. Everything. That's
why
why Ahmad's better for us at wing back, because when we want to play out in the first phase, and when Ahmad wants to get the ball out wide, Ahmad actually as a wing back takes his player down the line 1v1. Mazraoui and Dalot don't do that. They don't do that. We need ball carrying, fit wing backs, bro. So when we've got 2 wing backs that do that, this is when you'll see more of the structure of the team. Until now, the manager's having to invert wing backs, because our wide players aren't the right profile, and also our wing backs, Dalot and Mazraoui, can't carry the ball down the outside. They can't do it. People are saying Ahmad needs to be in the 10, but he's our best fucking wing back, bruv. So the manager is just trying to do what he can do. That's it. It's clear that he doesn't have the profiles. That's why I'm happy we got Dorgu, because he's a profile that can carry the ball like Ahmad, and he's got pace, and he can get up and down, and he can help us play out from the back. So now it's like we've got an Ahmad, but not as good on the left and the right now. Now we need to address the number 10 situation, so we don't need to invert our fucking wing backs now.
Can I ask a question, Rans? Rans, listen, you know that I was going to say quickly, do you feel like these men are falling him in training as well? Because that was something me and Flawless were talking about yesterday. Do you feel like when he sets it up, because obviously when you're in training, you play against the reserves.
Training, bro. It's not even at that. He said
no, but even when you do, you play the reserves, you might line up against another 11. It's not match day. It's not as much pressure. It's not as much as intensity. Do you feel like a lot of these men he's looking at them and he's like, I can get away with a Garnacho in this position. I can position it. And then when it comes to the match day, these men are just not.
They're just interviews that they can't do it, bro. Like he even said with Garnacho, he was like, he can't play inside. Like he said it.
Yeah, he has said it.
That's why he's inverting the wing backs. He knows that he don't want Garnacho, bro. That's the only.
So
truth,
okay, with Dorgu, Mandem, how much difference do you expect to see?
I think we'll see.
And if you don't see it tactically, are you then
I
gonna?
think we see it straight away. Because we even see it with Malacia. Malacia is better there than Dalot. As soon as you got a left footer there,
holding the left, It's the option when you open.
But the only problem is still the attacking side.
The only difference, Malacia can't break the halfway line. Dorgu can. And that's what I'm saying.
The biggest thing, the biggest thing I expect from Dorgu, sir, when the ball goes out wide, can he come inside, outside, drive the ball? Can he carry it? That ball carrier, especially out wide.
He's a natural winger playing in defense, but he's a winger, bro.
He's a winger, basically.
And just to go back to what Leon was saying, Leon, if I'm correct, what you were saying, like, just repeat what you just said, where you asked the question. Just repeat.
I was just basically saying it wasn't just in regards, because I come in the conversation as you're still talking about wing backs. I'm talking about as a squad. So when like he's on the training ground now, like we all know. We all know that certain players over the years have trained better than when they've been in the match, and then they don't listen. And they, do you know what I mean? So
that's old as football, isn't it? Certain ballers, certain players are ballers in training. Now,
like McTominay must have been a baller in training. He must have.
100%, bro. Them are the gym heroes, blood. There's always,
I personally believe I can only talk about what I see. Listen, I can only talk about what I see, right? I can only talk about what I see at Old Trafford. The nervousness and the tension from the fans spills onto the football pitch. The nervousness, and because we've been battered,
he said that as well.
Psychologically we're battered in it. The players are battered. So the nerves, especially if we can see the first goal at Old Trafford, psychologically their bottle goes. Like that's why it's hard for me, like, to think if we go a goal down at Old Trafford, the tension is already in the atmosphere, right? Yeah. And then the pressure then builds, and then some of them cannot cope. Yeah. So that's all.
It kind of reminds me, Nuruddin. Do you remember when Wenger? I know Wenger's not in this set. Obviously, Amram and Wenger's different, but towards the end of Wenger's era, every time Arsenal kept going 1-0 down, you could feel it at the Emirates.
Like, feel that energy. Yeah,
it was a parrot.
Hold on, this is why.
That's what I feel like.
This is why. You want to read the super chat for a second?
We're scarred. Nuruddin, we're scarred. Yeah, we're scarred.
And that's why, you see me. That's why I said that I worry for this manager, and the reason I'm not even fussed, because every time I hear Amran speaks, he sounds like his thought process is similar to what I'm thinking. He knows, because he tells you, I can't finish 16th, 17th. It's him, I can't be having the worst Man United team in flipping history. It's him, we can't. He said, I got no players that's got power and pace and that are creative in the final third. So he's telling you what he doesn't have and what he needs indirectly. He's telling you can't finish in certain positions, and he knows that this job, you need time, but time is not a given, and you could go. And this is why I say that. And then you got flipping Jim, at Fulham thinking people want selfies, and he's having to wind the window up. So he's shook already. He's not going to hold that for the first 10 games of next
do you want a
season.
picture? Do you want a picture?
And this is what I'm saying. Like, I want Amrin to do well. And I'm saying back Amrin so he can finish at least 10th or 9th in the league. Which is possible. Because I think it's possible. Like, it's possible for us to finish 9th or 10th and finish in the top half so he has a better start to next season. Because I know it can get real gloomy at Old Trafford, bro. Because if we finish 15th...
Let me read the super chats. There's a lot to read out. We got everyone who's locked in. 3.4K in the building. 1.2K likes. Yeah, let's get these likes up, man. We need to be on at least 2K likes, man. You lot in the chat. Mods, push the likes, people. I thought Chelsea were looking at Tel. Arsenal put 60 million bid for Watkins. Perez wants the English refs in the La Liga. Viva Garnacho will help Chelsea to get top 4. Accept it. Chelsea fans, like the video. Big up to IDK and Saeed getting giddy again. Musa Amrin can't be sacked because of the PSR FFP. Getting 1 or 2 first-team sides will be more than expected. PSR is no issue. It's hard cash that Jim Ratcliffe can influence. Sville says, so Jim is like a broke guy who has high maintenance girlfriend. Brother, if you can't afford a bad bitch, then don't date one. Saeed loses the dressing room, sack him now. Big up to Ibn Maghar says, Saeed. Yeah, that's what's crazy. Mike Mills, he says Omar only happened because Jim met with City owner for non-football stuff. They never thought they could get him. I don't know who this player is, but big up to you. Alex says, why does no one mention the Glazers? They also are still there. Big up to Wales says Ten Hag just won the trophy, so he doesn't want to look silly. I'm with Musa. Danny went from speaking facts to say this is all speculation. Fairs. Mandem treated like Saeed like a substitute cheater. That's crazy. 60 million for 30-year-old Ollie Watkins. Big up Josh says, how can you be Amrin out when Eric Ten Hag got 600 million and he only got 1 transfer in January and he picked up the pieces in November when he was mid-table? Like the video, Mandem Ra Saeed put them in the same bin. Calma. Big up Rennie says, we have a clear style of play and we can see that it's a lack of quality. When we said that they had an extra 5%, we didn't know what we was as a team. Yeah, exactly. And also the new system as well. At this point, just caught Ineos to join the stream. Man said, man like bad data. You hired a cleaner, says Aslan, for a cluttered house. They're emptying the hidden junk, so the place looks worse now, and you want them to fire before they finish. There you go. And bring Tel and Nenny to pace and counter. Let's talk on the Tel one. Let me bring in Tyrone for this one. Tyrone, Tel, are you good with the profile? Would it be someone that you like? Loan? What are you saying? Because that's what David Ornstein and a lot of people say we're linked with right now.
No, both of them. Talk about both of them because, bro, I think we signed both. Hey, that's a decent window because that name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not expensive, bro.
Dogu, that left-hand side, Tyrone, is almost like, you got a balance on there for now. I mean, before
we talk about what Dogu and Tel, yeah?
Yeah, just on that side there, that signing.
You know what? I've not watched him. Can somebody break down the player profile of Tel? What is he? Winger is on number 10. What is he?
Yeah, I'm confused how he's going to fit in this system,
Yeah,
what am I missing? Is he going to be a 10? Is he going to be a striker?
What I've seen of Tel, I think there is potential there, but where Man United are at right now is like, do we want potential? And then are we going to put him into a bad atmosphere and then he's going to look not great and it's going to stunt his career? Like, I don't think he's a bad player, but sometimes coming to Man United, you've got to make it at the right time. And I feel like right now, we probably need a bit more proven quality, especially in the final third. We've had Xerxes, we've got Højlund, Garnacho, Ahmad obviously doing his thing. But for me, I look at it right now and I don't know if he's exactly what we need. If alone, I'm like, cool, do you know what? It's a win-win for Man United because if it works out, same with Yao Felix, same with Nkunku, for example, it's like, okay, do we go and buy him in the summer and make it a permanent? If it doesn't work out, we send them back. But with Tel, he probably wants to play as a striker. He's been playing a bit more off the left when he's come on for Bayern. He's got quite quick feet in that. He's quite sharp, got a little sharp shot on him. But in terms of like
can he receive the ball back to goal?
I wouldn't say
he's not that kind of number 9. He'd have to play on
number 9
through the lines.
In the 10s.
He's not like
that. Can he fit in one of the 10s?
Potentially,
yeah, he's
like,
technically
yeah,
secure enough
he's
to play
If
centrally.
he was going to play anywhere, basically, I'm putting him in one of the 10s rather than the 9 because I don't think his profile in the Premier League. I think he'll get eaten up at his age at the moment with the.
So
way
he's not
our-
an Isak. He's not an
our
Isak. He
defenders
wouldn't
are.
play the 9
Nah,
like
but
Isak.
not many man are, Musa. Like, look, I'll
No,
take
but
him on
Isak
alone.
plays the 9 a certain way. He's got a good eye for goal, Isak, but he plays the 9 in a particular style. Like Tells don't do that.
Like, do you know what it is?
No,
Do you know
no,
what it is
no,
for
no,
me,
no.
yeah? Look, I'll
They're
take
totally
Tel, yeah?
different players,
But
bro.
do you know how I'll
Okay.
flip it? I'll take Tel, but if someone said to me, you've got other options in the 10, would you take them? I would. I wouldn't take Tel as one of my first options, but bro, I'm in a
me
position
neither.
where I can't be a
He's
beggar.
more of a Rashford profile.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
what I'm
he-
thinking.
He can play
why
between
we
the
like-
lines and he runs, yeah.
So why are we getting him then if he's more of a Rashford?
Yeah,
profile?
Amarim
Yeah,
loves
yeah,
youth,
right.
bro.
System.
He wants to play. Amarim likes youth, and he's seen that he's done youth and promoted them at Sporting Lisbon. He probably feels he can get the best out of them, and he's hungry, bro. We
There's
need
other
players.
options, man.
Nuruddin, you're one of the biggest. Yeah, I'm not saying you're a critic. You're one of the biggest to talk about players that want to work and
Yeah.
Tel is hungry to play for this football club.
Yeah.
He wants to probably try and get in this
Right,
France
yeah.
squad next year.
Nah, T,
Um,
I've seen this. Listen,
I
I've
mean,
seen this
so-
before. I've seen this before where a young player promising gets bought by a big football club. For whatever reason, he's not getting the chance and he's not getting in the team. He gets loaned out to another club and then balls out. That's
Yeah, he
happened before.
wants to play
Yeah,
football,
that's
innit?
happened.
So-
That's happened before. So
We-
I
we
just wanted to
just-
understand the profile, what the player profile was.
Yeah, I think I'd play him in the left 10, but like I'm
Yeah,
not
same.
screaming for him. I think there's other players out there, but that's my opinion. Alone is a win-win for Man United.
Because to me, I watched obviously the clips on YouTube, but that don't tell me shit. You have to have seen him play them in a full 90
Yeah.
or played a full half to
Yeah,
understand
he's
what type of
pretty
player he is.
quick. He's got a sharp shot on him. Like I like the way he doesn't have to like. He can just shoot out of like. You can surprise the keeper. I like that sort of little unique quality. But alone for me, man.
Is he both footed or predominantly? Is he both
Predominantly
footed or
right-footed.
Is he
Remember,
right-footed?
right-footed. You get me? But he's a good striker of the ball, like you said.
And he
that's-
can dribble.
That's very valuable.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
we
it
need
is.
people
goals,
who
bro.
listen.
We need goals. We need
Listen,
goals.
I said we need people who can isolate people, who can get past.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
can do that.
We need that in the last third. We need people in central areas that can actually back up people and take people out of the game. That's what we need in the system to work.
So basically, yeah, because it sounds like obviously we've not got long left in the window. Was it 4 days? So it's 4 days to do.
Yeah,
something.
Monday, 11 p.m. shot.
4 days, 5 days. Yeah. So
No.
it sounds like for us. Remember when I said about is it worth Ineos looking at 6-month loans to try and help him with something at the moment? This sounds like this is the profile for that 6-month loan, really, isn't it? It
Who else are we willing with? Who else are we
It does.
willing
It does. It does. link with Garnacho's sale. Yeah.
Musa really
no,
wants
no,
Russia
no,
this
no,
time,
no.
you know.
That's why I go
That
for the
was
league,
awesome.
bro. You think them Turkish man let them at the ends?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, who else are we living with? Is there any other attacking forwards we
I
living with?
forgot he was in the Turkish, man. Them man, they are
Yeah,
wild.
man,
So
No,
Musa really
but-
thought you could tell him how many good Turkish spots in London and it will come true, man. You're mad.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot.
In money,
Wow,
sorry.
them
In
man-
money.
Them man are wild still. I
By the
forgot.
way, just a quick update. Napoli have informed Garnacho's camp that if Man United reduce requests, they'd be open to try again. So they look like they don't want to go towards the 60 million mark, which United are looking out for. They went at 43 million, I think it is. And I don't think they're going to budge. Pretty much
Saeed,
more.
I was watching your thing the other day, yeah.
55 million euros.
I think
No,
so. Yeah.
50 million is 43 million.
Saeed, I was watching your stream the other day, yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Some of the Mandem are a bit crazy, you know. People holding
They're
up
getting crazy, innit? I told you, bro.
That's
They're moving
madness.
mad. They're saying, because we overspend or we overpay for players, that means then,
No.
we shouldn't get fleas.
People
I say,
don't
"Oh, what
realize
about
if he falls off a cliff, his price falls off a cliff with him, in my opinion. So you gotta take it now while you can, man. Do you know what I mean? So
Now,
Yeah.
listen, I said 55 quid package. See you
They've
later,
started
man.
Tel tonight, by the way. Bayern Munich, man. Them man are shook right now. You know what I'm saying? They
Well,
barely
they-
started.
Also, they don't need to worry about qualification, so they can start internet.
Are you sure? I don't know. Let me just check quickly
They
now.
don't need to worry about qualification. It's City that.
Oh, right. No,
need to
no.
worry.
It's because they got beat by Feyenoord, didn't it? That's what I thought.
Bayern are 15th. I didn't even clock that.
Yeah,
Fair.
On the 15th.
They're 15th, bro.
yeah, they're not doing too well, bro.
Yeah, they need
Yes,
to
In
win.
the Champions League. In the Champions League.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the playoffs, isn't it? Though that's the main
Yeah,
thing.
they're going to be
They're in
there
the
anyway,
playoffs.
regardless.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs. If they win
Yeah.
today,
They're
the highest
15.
15th.
15,
Yeah,
you know.
15th, bro.
Boy.
If they win
I'm
today,
sure if the scores go their way and they win, they might make
Yeah,
it.
they
Nah?
can make
Take
it.
the
Yeah,
points.
they can make it.
Yeah,
They
but
can
it's
still make
depending on
it,
somebody
still
else, though. If you're 15, bro,
It's depending on someone else, but the
Yeah.
but they want to make sure they get their job done just in case it happens for them.
100%.
Facts.
yeah.
That's a howler, man. At the top of the league in the league, though, isn't it? The top of the league, yeah, Bundesliga.
Yeah, the
They
top
are,
of
Yeah,
the
they are. Yeah, they're gonna win that. They're gonna win that.
I think so
Yeah.
too. I think they'll win that.
Blood.
What's going on for this Rashford thing though, Mandem? Because if he stays, I think he's gonna mash up the whole season.
I don't think he's staying, bro.
Like, no, they're gonna find it. Listen, they're on the last minute. Trust me, it's the last minute one. That one.
He goes Barca. I want Ansu. I want Ansu. I told you already. If he goes Barca, I want a straight swap. I want Ansu in the left hand.
Bro, that guy's not been fit. He's been more injured than fit though the last 3 years, man.
I'm with you, but he's a young player. That's what they said about Dembele, and now he's at PSG running riot like the road runner.
Yeah, but Dembele's injuries were different, bro. Dembele injuries were different to Pass.
He had some bad injuries.
Was that knee? No, but Dembele never had a massive cruciate ligament like Ansu had, man. Ansu had a massive operation, bro. You think that his football, he was never going to make it. He was never going to come back.
But because he's still growing, I think he's good to go. He's what, 21 now? He's the same age as Ahmad.
22.
21, 22, same age as Ahmad. I can see him and Ahmad in a 10 running right.
Have Barca got any of the players that we think that we can get other than Fasu? Is there anybody else that we think that they might be holes?
Their ideal player is my man. But he started turning up for them. They weren't too happy with him about a year ago, but now he's turning
You're
up
about
for
Rafinha?
Them. Yeah, Rafinha. Yeah, he's mad.
No, he's on fire, mate. He's on fire.
Yeah, he's captain. You know, but the maddest thing is when I saw at the start of the season, he was made captain. I was like, raw, serious responsibility.
And I've seen he's playing like a captain. He's seen the performance.
Yeah, he is, bro. He's on it. He's on it. Yeah, he's on it. He's on it. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I know it's a bit off topic, but I think if Lewandowski leaves in a year or two, they need to go and get Alexander Isaac. He would be the bad boy for Barcelona. Oh my god!
I think Gyökeres, bro. The way they play in transition, Gyökeres is perfect for them.
Gyökeres is going there or Bayern Munich. Both of them two teams are set up.
Gyökeres is at Bayern Munich. He's banging bare goals. I
think one of them two.
So what, they're playing Harry Kane as a 10 then?
I think Harry Kane's
done.
He's only got a couple of years left in him, you know.
Are folding, blood.
Yeah, he's only got a couple of years. I think he's only got a couple of years.
His legs are folding. He's not playing at the moment. I thought he was breaking.
Listen, Harry Kane, maximum 2 years at the top level left.
Yeah, 2 years.
And slightly now, you're slightly already carrying him. Like slightly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't move, man.
But also even Højlund, man, there's some reports that United looks to sell him as well. So
that's not happening.
You know,
AC Milan get rid.
If you want to go at the PSR follow, that's not going to happen. The length of the contract that he's still got left at Manchester United, that's not going to happen.
Yo, Saeed, don't do that. You're going to upset Rhino, man. You're going to upset Rhino. Don't do that.
Nah, I cashed out on him. I'm pissed off with that guy, bro.
They're not selling him.
But Al Nassr getting thingies crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
John Duran, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What aren't the Saudis going for Rashford as well? Is that cap? One of the Saudis or someone interested in Rashford?
Go, man? Duran's just starting his career, man. He's a young player. Why?
But West Ham offered similar money as well. Why? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, the Watkins deal, might because he's a big Arsenal fan. You know that Watkins is a massive Arsenal fan.
That's shocking, man. 60 million for Watkins is shocking, bro.
He's
you know
a
what I mean?
massive Arsenal fan.
I think, listen, there's got to be a domino effect. Rashford, Garnacho have to leave. I reckon.
Watkins, that's good money for Watkins. That's good money for him, Saeed, man.
Hey?
That's good money for Watkins.
I think Garnacho's leaving.
Nah, bro, 29 years old. I don't know, you know, man.
He's 29.
He's 29, bro. Literally 29.
Bro, he's old.
Million. In 2 years' time, they're going to replace him. But then they put him on a 3-4 year contract.
Listen, I don't think Garnacho's leaving now. Napoli have cooled their idea because
United are not willing to budge on their price. It's not Napoli. Napoli won him.
Chelsea don't want him. Chelsea haven't even been chasing him for the last week or so. That's gone quiet.
No, because United don't want to sell to Chelsea.
Hey, Blood.
That tells us that in Chelsea.
Do you know what I want to do? Yeah, I just want to go back to being a flipping fan, fam. Like all of this talk about transfers and tactics and this, that. I just want to be able. I just want to support the flipping. I just want to be a fan again, Blood. You know, like you just go and watch the match.
You wouldn't even think we got a game tomorrow.
You look at the lineup and you just go there and you say mad stuff. You say mad stuff to the ref, yeah? You say mad stuff to the ref.
See Traps, yeah? He just wants to buy his scarf, yeah? He just wants to buy his scarf, get in the stand.
You know what I want? I want Man United to be a gang again. Like when we was a gang, you know, like man was a nasty gang. Didn't like anybody else but ourselves, yeah? Was going around fucking grannies, fucking each other's fucking brothers, girlfriends, all of that shit. Yeah, that's what I want. I want them nasty pieces of work back at this club. I want us to be them people again that go on international duty, don't even chat to the rest of the fucking people because they don't rate them. Yeah, I want that Man United back. That's
Disclaimer, I'm not involved in this, people.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I don't even know what he said himself. I don't even think
Astaghfirullah, people. I'm not involved. I go to the mosque daily. I'm in the masjid, people.
Well, that's the Man United I don't hear none of that. That's the Man United that you not supported. That's the Man United that you not loved. Yeah. When Wayne Rooney was running around doing the madness with the grannies and Ryan Giggs was doing the madness with his brother's girl, yeah, you man loved us, bro. So I'm not hearing this. I want that game
I've already got it hard enough.
Where's the disclaimer, man?
Hey, yeah, Musa, pause. That's wild.
Guys,
that's hard.
Well, I said I've already got it hard enough in the masjid. It's enough pause, yeah.
Astaghfirullah. You can't pass the message, mate. You can't.
Man's trying to pause the masjid. I didn't know
No,
you could pause
the first time you didn't say that. You didn't finish the sentence. You just said you got it hard enough. I was like, whoa.
No, I said I've had it hard enough in the masjid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to
Big up Staffy in the chat.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, man. We have to let you know, man.
Still got that, you know.
I said the sheikh is pulling me up like that in the masjid.
You know what I mean? We got flipping. We got Palace on the weekend, blood. Yeah, this man would have been kicking up their fans and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Where are we playing?
That way. You know what I mean?
We're away tomorrow. What we got? Bucharest tomorrow and then Palace at home.
Yeah,
Palace at home. Yeah.
I don't.
So you don't want to go. I don't want to go on Sunday. You know, so you don't want to go on Sunday.
Saeed, you better come, man, because I swear to God, I'm already for a ticket. So you better come.
No, listen. You're in trouble. You know, you let my boy down, man. The guy said, "Yo, where were you on Thursday?" The guy said, "Yo,
listen, no. I didn't let your boy down. No. Listen, Saeed, this is the second week in a row now. You've tried to call me out, bro. Bearing in mind, hold on. Furthermore, I've had enough of this. Because last week, yeah, you tried to do the Onana thing last week. No, wait. Wait. Last week, you done the same thing with the Onana thing. Saeed, yeah, and that flipping Staffy the Claffy. For those who don't know what a Claffy is, yeah, it's Jamaican flipping slang for a flipping thing. This man, imagine I was sick, yeah. The man said to me I was sick. You know I sent him the money for that ticket, innit? You know I sent him the money.
He didn't send him money. He said to me,
bro, he sold me my ticket for Crystal Palace and I paid him for both the tickets, bro.
Okay,
so stop trying to call me out.
That's what he said to me.
Like you tried to call me out last week, yeah, and you misinformed everybody because if you go to that reel and you look at the conversation in that reel, it says someone said to me, "Onana's a great signing," and I've said, "Get Zion because we are struggling." But because you and your brethren, your little backup dancer musketeer from over New Jersey over there, you know what I mean? I'm not like you know, Saeed. I'm not going to be rude dances in the car park and next minute trying to fight the owners, bro. I stand on business, blood. Yeah?
Adrian.
Now, Saeed with the flag is hilarious, though. You know, you put on the intro music and you dance with the flag. That's a classic.
Bro, listen. All I'm saying is the information that I've been told. That's all it is. So you can't shoot the messenger.
Wait, stuff is ready, you know. It says put me on stream and track.
Saeed, how you gonna trust a man that can't even do a watch along properly? Man spinning around full off the flipping chair. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah.
You should never trust. You should never trust that guy, bro.
Nah.
You can't trust Staffy, bro.
Nah. Listen, you know what? Let's not call people out, bro. Let's not go
defend himself. 1 second, man. Let me let Staffy.
You got Staffy coming.
They're bantering. It's bantering.
It's banter, man. Me and Staffy are cool. It's banter.
Yo, people, like the video, man. You don't get this entertainment on a Wednesday evening like this. Like the video, people.
Yeah. We got about 5 minutes, man, before we wrap up on that. You know the ones there.
Get him on there, man. Get him on there.
Well, listen, I'm sending the link in it, so we'll see what.
Get Staffy on there, man.
Yo, big up Staffy, man. Big
up Staffy.
And big up the
US Reds in it. Yo, big up to the solidarity with the people in it, people of color in the US, man. It's madness.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Listen. I just want people to know that. Listen, me and Staffy are cool. This is purely for entertainment.
This is it.
But you know what, to Tyrone, just before, like, we're kind of through, aren't we? In terms of the Europa League, aren't we?
Yeah. Like, we're all right. We can still get in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. We're on 15 points. and then there's 4 teams below us, including the team we're playing tomorrow, Bucharest, on 14. So if they beat us, that's 1 spot already. They've gone above us. Lyon, Tottenham, Anderlecht. So yeah, Galatasaray below us. I was just looking at it now. We need to. Do you know what? I don't want to lose because I don't want to be like watching other results. Like we get a draw, we're calm. Basically,
you know what it is as well, Ty. Yeah, we need to win because like that's our only hope of anything this season. Yeah,
yeah, and I don't want to go to the playoffs. That means another game.
I want these man to at least be like, even in the deadest season, to be like, yo, we can go win some Europa League.
Like, I'd be so real, yeah. Spurs ain't winning shit.
No,
we should be beating Bucharest. Like, if you want to win the Europa League, you should be going to these teams.
I'm not hearing this.
Listen, let me just tell you the table. Let me just tell you the table. Yeah, Lazio on 19. Lazio top 19. Eintracht Frankfurt are on 16 with Atletico Club, with Atletico Bilbao, and then Manchester United are on 15. Right, they were 4th. Olympic Lyon are on 14. Tottenham are on 14. Anderlecht are on 14. And FC
Bucharest, that's who we're playing.
Are on 14. So the difference between 8th and 4th is 1 point.
That's what I'm saying. We can't lose that really.
Wow.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I think. Listen, I'm not listening to you, man, because blood. When we went over to Manners FC, you man was gassed up saying we was gonna batter them. We scraped it with them, man. Yeah. Did we even win that game?
Ryan, I don't know if you ever talk to me, bro. Man United, I predict in most games Man United are gonna get battered, bro.
Yeah. I'm not you keep calling traps Rhino, fam.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Rhino, you see Nuruddin, he's Londonist, bro. That's what it is. He's Londonist. We all sound the same.
That's what it is, bro.
Londonist, bro.
You fucking lot. You're all fucking sound the fucking same.
Hey, I told you about them, man. You know, I told you about them, man. I told you about them, man.
No, you know what? I don't even call him. You know what? It's Trap Cliff.
You don't normally, he knows. Nuruddin knows, man.
Bro. We got Ryan.
You know what it is? You're just stressed. You're just stressed, man. You're stressed with the whole
Someone send me that video, man. I swear down.
Manchester United are playing like a championship form, bro.
Areas.
Hey, do you want to know the worst thing, about Nuruddin, Nuruddin might come across as miserable, This guy was the happiest guy in the concourse when we won the other day. He was the happiest guy.
I'm a match goer, bro.
Super fan, proper super fan.
I'm a match goer, bro. My emotions come out of that stadium. What I see, that energy, I take it with me, bro. I get on my bike, you know what I mean, beat the traffic, get home, you know what I mean, the food's ready, cup of tea, and I talk about the game. But big up Staffy, man.
Welcome, Staffy.
No, big up, bro. Listen, I tune in every week at this time. You know, this is one of my favorite shows to listen to. And I'm like, yo, let me see what these guys are spitting today about United. What are they talking about? And I just get my name dropped every week. Every week, my name is getting dropped by the same guy.
Do you know why, Staffy?
You know, it's ever since you got that mic and you were sitting there singing about thinking this is British Got Talent. It's not my fault you was doing that. You was the one who thought this was The Voice. I didn't tell you to do that. It's not my fault Saeed called you out for that. You just got caught.
Saeed, no, Staffy.
Apparently, you sent the evidence. You sent the evidence. Apparently,
you sent the evidence.
No,
so you're talking about me. Hold on. You're talking about me, yeah. You're talking about me. Wait. You're talking about me holding the mic, yeah, like it's Britain's Got Talent. Why are you searching my Instagram like my ex-girlfriend? Cuz we do it.
I did it.
It wasn't him, bro. Relax.
I wouldn't say wallahi as a lot.
I would discuss it. That's it.
Yo, Trap.
Don't worry, man. Why you paranoid, man?
No. I mean, you want to talk about Instagram? I'm waking up yesterday and I see I'm getting tagged on Instagram. I'm like, who is this? And it's Traps under a random video of mine saying this Staffy guy's a fraud and he's generating hate against me in a random clip on Instagram. I'm like, yo, this guy's supposed to know me, but he's adding me so people can hate on me.
Listen, do you know what?
Now that's obsessive movement on Instagram.
Traps wrong data. Traps wrong data.
Listen, you know what Saeed did? Saeed did what Emram did. You know what Emram said? Hold on. You know what Emram said? I analyze how everyone behaves, how everyone dresses, how everyone talks in the locker room. That's what he did. He was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and check everyone's Instagram since you guys are the Mandem Talk squad for him. And he just found, bro. He found a stain on you. He found dirt.
It wasn't a stain though.
I didn't do nothing. I'm just in the stand watching.
It wasn't a stain though.
It was. Clearly it is.
No, it wasn't.
It's been 2 weeks and you're still not over it.
Bro, the comment I put underneath clearly states it's not. Listen, if you go to the next reel, it says that I'm telling him about backing Ten Hag. So what are you talking about?
No.
What
You know what it is? It's people like you that like to do this thing like, oh, I told you, man. I hate nothing more than the people say, I told you, man. And then 2 years later, they say, I told you. But for 2 years, you wasn't saying that.
Brother,
it's fashionable.
Brother, Staffy, allow it. Staffy, allow it. Allow it, Staffy. Allow it.
You allow it. Listen, I don't want to hear my name drop no more on the show.
Staffy, do you know where it started from?
Go on, Tyrone.
Do you know where it started from, Staffy? From the minute you told me that Varane was the roofie, I had it in for you. I had it.
And guess what? You were telling me Casemiro is this and that, and now he's sitting there on the bench.
And that's the truth.
Collecting dust for
350K. He's a better roof than Varane.
I can show you my DM since Traps want to talk about an obsessive growth. I'll show you the amount of times this guy would hit me up and send me voice notes every time Casemiro makes one good pass in the game. But since this has been collecting this for 3 months, I haven't heard from Traps. I had to call. Yo, I was concerned about him. I was like, yo, Traps okay? I don't see him no more. He don't message me no more.
You know why? One sec, yeah. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? That's hilarious. Man said Traps.
He was the first one to tell me I'm Trapscliff. You guys forgot that. No, bro. We know about this guy.
Yo, you know why I believe? Yo, do you know why I believe you? Because this is the only man I know that was messaging Paul Pogba directly, like just phoning things.
Let's go, man.
What is this? Leon, if you think that's mad, yeah, you should see that. You should see the messages that I've sent Vlahovic, blood. I have abused this man, bro. I have abused him so badly, yeah.
Bro, you know what?
Moose is ready to go.
Once I was going to a Fulham game and I didn't have my ticket, so I must have called the Man United PR team and I said, "Yeah, I've got tickets from Paul Pogba." And they were like, "What? You got tickets from Paul Pogba?" They said, "But he's already kicked off and we haven't got your name down." And then they came back and said they didn't want to risk it. They said, "Okay, here, take a ticket, get inside."
Wow.
I pulled them up.
Wow.
Yeah, they were scared. They didn't know what to do.
Go ahead.
Tyrone, bless up, man.
Now, I'm going to say Amorim, just quickly on Amorim, is just some quotes that have come out. He basically said, I said I would not put any player that doesn't give the maximum. I did not say I will play Marcus. I would not play Marcus Rashford. We are a better team with Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, but I see. You know what?
I'm
going to leave on that note. I'm leaving on that one.
But the thing is, though, he's got to stay on his words, man. Bro, why does he need to
backslide FC?
Backslide. You, man, I love every time, so I've got to dip.
Just come in here. Bro, you said what you got to say, Amorim, man. Why do you need to backtrack, bro, man?
No, listen.
Wait, read all of it.
He didn't backtrack.
Yeah, read all of it.
He never, guys, he never name dropped Rashford. Don't forget the side. He never name dropped.
But they asked a question about Rashford.
He was talking about him, though, man. Come on, guys.
No.
Saeed, that's for your imagination to connect the dots. I said this on Cass's stream last night. I said, watch in the next press conference this guy tell you that you man have taken it out of context. Yeah, because I knew everyone was going to associate. He's basically just saying that if you don't give 100%, you're not playing. So he might be saying at the same time it's Rashford that's not playing. But bro, so why we're all leaning on to Rashford? What about Casemiro? Why is he not talking about Casemiro?
He has to be fair.
Because he keeps getting asked about Rashford.
Because
he keeps getting asked the same thing every week.
I'm not bothered in it. I'm not bothered. But I just feel like it's just a bit of a mad situation.
You called that yesterday, Saeed. I remember you said you hope he don't backtrack. I rember you said that yesterday. But I don't feel like he is. But I hear it though. I hear the argument.
I hear it. He's got a backtrack for the benefit of like.
Saeed, do you want man to come and say, yeah, you know what it is, yeah, bun Rashford, bun his jewelry.
I didn't say that.
I Louis Vuitton, yeah, you man can hold that as well.
I didn't say that. All I'm saying is that, like, he definitely is. The thing is with me, it's more the media I'm pissed off with because the media are not getting what he's trying to say. And then all of a sudden, he has to backtrack.
Yeah, but the media's been doing that since the flipping 1960s, bro. What you on about?
But anyway,
they're always going to do it, man. They're always going to have negative.
Before we wrap up, before Amino wants to talk about this year, but the reason why I didn't read this year, Amino, is because you keep asking the same questions every week, bro. And it's like, bro, do you not get it? Like, we moved on from Sancho. I don't get what you want here, bro. You've heard me speak about Sancho's at Chelsea and Rashford's leaving the door. It is what it is. I don't know what you want. I don't know what game you want to play here, bro. But yeah, Aminor, it's a boring subject, and it is what it is. But thank you as always for supporting the channel.
Give it up, Aminor. Give it up.
Yeah, Zay Miyasi says, Watkins to Arsenal, get in, have fun with Tel and Pogba reunion, come on, you Gunners, and Tel is an Henri at Monaco. Listen.
And to add one more thing as well, Saeed, in the last game, he even said would have been better off with Rashford on the pitch, but he's firming it because he's not doing what he has to do. So I think the whole context is there still. Just to add on.
I think it's a bigger game being played, but it's the PR game, innit? Now.
It's the PR game.
You got to look at the body language of the manager. Let's be real. He's not bothered about. He knows. Like, didn't he come out before and said, you're looking for a headline? Come on, man. Like, you can't
do you know what was funny? That what I saw today, though. Yeah, obviously I saw a video come out of basically. I think it's Darren Fletcher's birthday as well. So they're running through the tunnel when they're slapping it.
Yeah. I see the Rashford.
And obviously Rashford's there. I was thinking that slap must have been hard. You know,
they had to bring him in. The mad thing is, they said, "Yo, get in, man. This is your moment." He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it, really. Go watch the video, yeah?
The Rashford.
Get in, bro. Get in. This is your moment to flip in.
This is your moment to slap his head hard.
Yeah.
So Rashford didn't want to get involved in that. Is that what you're saying?
No, bro, you can see Delict clearly saying, yo, come in, man. What are you doing? Like, standing there. And he's basically pushing him in. And then obviously
they haven't spoken in about 2 months.
Imagine if he done it and he just went left and Rashford just started kicking and punching, man, and just doing a bad
right now. Yo, Saeed, you're wrapping up. Can I just say something before you wrap up? Yo, listen, big up, massive appreciation for you, Saeed, as well, because this has been a dry window, yeah? But some of your content's been A1, bro. Do you know what I mean? We've seen all the shows, and all the shows have been consistent, even like the American guys on late and your straight jacket and stuff like that. So people like, listen, smash a like on the video because you got to appreciate content creators like Saeed, because without that, we'd be sat around listening to what Sky Sports every day, and no disrespect, but like listen to them same people regurgitating it, or Fabrizio, I wouldn't watch anything.
We're done with mainstream, man. Mainstream can hold it.
Yeah. Nah, this was an all-timer show, man. I can't lie, man. This one was an all-timer show. You lot, big up to Warrior J for trying to get the thingies from that. You know what I mean? The timestamps and that. But big up to you lot. Make sure you follow Rhino MGTV. Make sure you follow Leo Reality on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. You get me? All the social, Unleash Sports, Traps Talks TV. Make sure you follow him on YouTube as well. You get me? And on Instagram as well. Make sure you follow.
Listen. Link is below. It's in the description.
Come on, description.
Get your rival tears for the weekend and drink some Arsenal.
Where's my rival tears
this weekend?
You promised me some in the US.
Some Arsenal tears. We need to get drunk this weekend because Man City ain't going to win the league, and we want them to stop Arsenal just for fun.
I've got a question though. Traps, I got a question though. Yeah.
And go get that today.
If people watch this show and they think your name's Trapscliff, can they type that in and your channel still comes up?
Put in the keywords on that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hashtag it for you, man. So if you do it, it will come up. I'm gonna hashtag it.
No, listen, he's having a makeover, bro. He's got the mic, and then he's gonna have his first interview with Jim, the original Jim, the original.
Guys, make sure you follow Staffy TV. Staffy, have you got your little man? What's going on, man? Today you're not prepared, man. What's going on?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Not me
having the overlay thing, isn't it?
Overlay thing, man.
Oh, I didn't want to be the main character over here, but I could always do that.
There you go. Shots fired, guys. You
standby. You had that on standby.
It's always ready. I just didn't feel like I need to.
Yeah. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go live, man. I've been a bit busy.
Okay, tonight I'll redirect the Champions. Whenever the Champions League game, I'll redirect it to you, bro.
Stuff live as well, sharp man.
Hey, Saeed, this has been a wild one for you. You had to go to the monitor. You lost the dressing room. You got it back.
I lost the dressing room, man.
Yeah, you got it back.
I need to get one of them. What's it called? Them fingers, speaker ones, and that. What do you call?
Hey, don't move your hand.
Pause.
Oh my God.
No,
end the show.